All right, welcome back everybody to the You Don't Even Know of Us. We're playing the Gates of God tonight again. We are short one person, a little womp womp for that, but we will keep pushing forward either way. Something we haven't mentioned, but we probably should mention at the start of these. This is a game by adults playing an adult version of this game for adults. So there may be language and other situations that are of adult nature. So just be aware of that if you're not uh, for that. Uh, I am Casey, the GM DM for this campaign. I will be doing the world and everything around. Why don't we jump over and meet our players? Why don't we start with you, Maestro?
Right. I am Meister. I will be playing as Taryn Vale, a sorcerer, eager for knowledge and eager to have fun.
All right. Why don't we jump to you, Justin?
I am a Justin that plays in this game. And, my character is Drayton. He is a paladin of questionable background, but it's really the future and his actions from here on forward that count, right?
Of course.
Exactly.
Just punching pigs all day,
Punching
all
pigs.
day.
On forward.
Pig, punch, pig, punch, pig. Uh, all right. And Jake, I'm just realizing how many J's we have in our group. But Jake, you're up.
Yep.
Hi everybody, this is Jake. I'm gonna be playing Boro, little dwarf guy fighter that runs around in the group. Hopefully a little bit of comedic relief once in a while.
Awesome. And as we kind of jump back in our game, we didn't get together last week as I wasn't available, so we are skipping. We skipped past week, but it's we're going to try to recap as best as possible. Does anyone feel like they can jump in and kind of catch us up to where we were?
Got a few notes I can, but
So, I got a little bit. We met a couple of the main people around the guild area between Figglesworth, the guild master, along with the groundskeeper and herbalist Ernie Valentine, bartender, super important guy, Petra Zoloff, and our chef, Salvia Rubino. Uh, we did a little meet and greet, then we grabbed some potions and pies and headed out to the portal area where we had a choice between three different portals. One looked like it was underwater, possibly, one looked like it was frozen Iceland area, and the other one looked like a swamp, so we went for the swamp. Um, our mission was to find Dr. Stein and bring back the scroll with the red ribbon. And there was another note that says, "Do not look at the scroll." Um, After going through the portal, we found some tracks and disturbed a giant nest of ants before arriving at a cave that was holding some giant ants. Uh, we had followed some tracks from a destroyed campsite with a trail of blood suggesting Dr. Stein was attacked and taken to this area.
Awesome. Anyone else want to add another perspective or any other information?
nope.
That swamp messed us up pretty bad.
Yeah.
It was tricky. I don't know. I thought it was nice at first, but I'm having second thoughts about moving there.
And
It's not prime realty, real estate. There we go.
free real estate.
Uh, yeah, you guys definitely uh, got the gist of it. Question, did you want to add anything? I think you're muted on our end.
Yes, I did want to add two things. Number one, me and Skulls have a pet mimic each, and I know we had talked about after because then we were fighting the spiders in the cave area. I know Mother went away because she couldn't reach us. I'm assuming that's my safe assumption, and we were getting ready to figure out our next steps. And I think we were talking about trying to take the arm off of one of the spiders to see if we can feed it to the mimics. If that would count as the meat that is needed to feed a mimic. So I think we were talking about doing that at one point, but I think it kind of just we left it like right at that discussion point before we stopped last week.
Yeah, I think you guys fed them some of the dead bodies of the. You guys have been fighting these kind of large ants. Um, as you went to the camp. You did see the body get dragged, as you were saying, and it got pulled there. You see it goes into this cave. As you make your way into the cave, you see these webs everywhere, assuming spiders as you go through. And then as you kind of came in, you saw large ants crawling out of the cavern and around the area. They started swarming out before you started setting fire and some firewalls. And I think Chuckle set the whole like kind of walls on fire at some point, driving them back before you kind of skirted around to the side of the cavern and were kind of making your way back. You did see that there is another kind of large creature, but you have to get across these kind of platforms that you guys are at. Why don't you go and take advantage as you guys did a good recap?
Thank you
And
kindly.
And I'm going to bring us to a new map here to get us back into where we were.
I did have a question about this part for where I was going to go. Um, I know that we said that I'm going to move myself over there to that section. Um, this, I know we said this area was on fire, right?
Yes.
Okay. Could I use the sorcerer's burst and make it to cold to make that to where it can be more frozen so I can walk on it?
Yes, but you also know that fire is what's holding the large ants back.
Fair point.
They're
Okay.
coming out of that cavern, and that fire is what's stopping more of them potentially from coming up that cavern and onto the platforms that you're trying to cross.
Okay. Well, never mind then. I will not do that. I was going to go that way to try to hit the mother before she ran off. So okay, I will follow the rest of the group then.
Sounds good. I took us out of any kind of initiative. There's no in front of you. A dead giant ant kind of skeleton lays there. You guys were breaking a blade and feeding it to your mimics as Scuttles and Terran. You were both kind of doing that to kind of appease your mimics' hunger.
Yes. Basically, take off and be like, "Hope this is good for you." I have no idea. Give it to him, assuming that he does.
I think someone even drew it here. You see some orange lines. You guys did see a larger ant appeared off to the right, top right of screen for this area. Oh,
Yeah, that's right. I was even talking about trying to walk along the side of the little ravine edge there just because I'm a smaller person, so maybe I'd make it, but splitting from the group a little bit because we weren't sure about trying to make it across those platforms.
Um, was the are those webs all gone? Did you already? I don't remember those being the ones caught on fire.
No, not gone, but the fire is like still kind of spreading along the webs if I remember correct, so it's rising up towards us.
Yeah, it's on the main. It's on that main route that we were going to take originally, and then we went around to this side. Um, that being said,
That's where the monsters were.
and it burns down the side of the caverns down into the cavern by these kind of webs from the ants. Now that you know them, kind of creep down the walls of these caverns to help them stick to them, and that kind of is now on fire as well.
like if I want to, I can try to make a little bit of a walkway. Instead of walking on the webs, we can do that if you'd like. But I don't know how useful or how good people are walking on ice.
Never done it before, but I'll try it. I
Right.
just really want to thing.
It's simple, really. Just control the way that you fall. You continue forward, and then you just go wee. It's quite enjoyable.
Are you going to
Oh,
join us through
we
this one?
got it. On my way
um,
home.
So it's a cantrip that I'm using, but I have Sorcerer's Burst, and I'm gonna have it hit various parts of the webs to give us kind of like ice steps to walk on, that we're not having to walk on the webs and possibly get stuck. But I want to try to do that as a walkway between the platforms, not in any way inhibiting the fire area that's going on beside us, though.
All right. So you're just gonna kind of try to like squirt, like freeze the edge of it almost to kind of give.
Yeah, wherever we can get steps, whether it's in the middle or it's on the edge, however we would walk out, just give us steps made of ice on top of the webs, just enough to give us footing, but not enough to like break it and drop.
Right. Let me check something real quick. Oh man.
And I can, pardon me, I can show the cantrip if that would help as well.
Yeah, if you want to put it in the chat there, just so I can see it, that'd be great.
Yeah, and I'm specifically doing cold for this one.
Okay, so that keeps shooting if you do. That's not really relevant here. Yeah, as you kind of keep shooting this cantrip, you do see on the web, as long as you're like, kind of shooting, it does kind of freeze up enough. But this web is like a silk kind of material, and as it freezes, you also tell it becomes very brittle.
Yeah, that's all my comments. Like, you might want to step quickly though. It won't stay for very long, but at least it's something. Um,
Cool.
Otherwise, if we don't feel safe with that option, does anybody have rock? Not rock. Sorry, hammer and python.
um,
Python, however that word is said. Does anybody really know?
Fit- Um,
It's whatever it is in your heart.
unfortunately, all I have is rope and caltrops for dungeoning purposes.
I do not have it.
Let's see if Scuttles has them. Hold on 1 second. Because Scuttles is still here. Hey, I'm Scuttles. Look at me. I'm juggling off to the side. You didn't even know I was here until I've been over here juggling.
I've been
I'm
here the
Scuttles.
whole time.
I have a rope.
I'm
That's
just
all I
checking.
have.
Skittles, Skittles. Scuttles does not have a fight. Does not have a fight.
You know, there's a reason why I said
Your heart call.
there's a reason why I said that his slogan should be don't taste the rainbow, be the rainbow.
Yeah, that's it.
Because of that name.
Yeah. I had thought Skittles too many times in my own head, and then when I had an
And if you
Skittles.
I mean if you look at his character, he basically is a Skittles. A bunch of Skittles, he got a bunch of color, yeah, every color in the dang package is on him.
Love it.
Yep. Alright.
He's also not prepared for what you guys are trying to do. Terran, you do understand, like you said, the path that you made is sturdy enough, but it's not going to last forever.
Well,
Yeah.
let's keep talking about it. Let's not walk across it yet. Let's
Can I can
connect.
I can I say retroactively I just put it on a spot just to see how it looks? Just to test out a spot that's not on our walkway. And since we're discussing it still, can I say that I did that just to test it out?
Sure. Are you kind of just giving like a strength test, like a?
Yeah, like just just a little strength check just to see how strong it is. And it's like over here on the side. It's nowhere near the walk area where we're going to be actually going.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a strength check real quick.
First roll of the day. Oh, jeez. Did I mention that I'm not that strong?
You step on it and like you put your weight on it. You even jump down a little. You're like, hey, it holds me no problem.
Yep. Doing pretty good, actually. I think I think I'll do okay with this so far. Yes.
You want a little security, little something to how you say fall back on, and I offer up my rope to tie around his waist.
I mean, I think we probably could all four of us could probably do this. I mean, actually, wait. Are you going the same way we're going? Or are you going a different way?
If the path holds, I will. Boro will continue with you, but if I will hug Mother Rock.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm only asked because if we're gonna tie a rope on you and you go the other way, we're gonna have a bit of a problem going through all this. You know.
Drayton might be able to pull Boro's weight, but Are you not so sure?
Once again, I never claimed to be the strong person in the group. Okay, I am more of my strength is in my mind more than it is in my hands or my
Yes, yes.
muscles.
My strength is in my dense bones.
Your strength is in a lot of things, sir. Trust me, I can tell.
Remains to be seen, but we will see what we see. So if you want to try to make a pretty ice way for walking across, I will stay in back to make sure I don't break anything with my heavy foot.
I mean, how just for curiosity's sake, how durable is the web itself? Like, is it like relatively sticky stepping on it or anything like that, or is it like relatively like smooth?
It's sticky, but it breaks easy. As like it sticks to your hand and it pulls a little bit. You can tell it like has a little bit of elasticity to it before it will break at some point though.
All the more reason why I probably should step on the ice and not stay on to use the platforms in between as are more of our actual places to step. About how far away is that first platform from us? Like where Drayton is standing?
The first platform is about 15 feet from Drayton, and then the next platform is the full 30 feet from Drayton. Right back into the heat of the action.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know. I went dun 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 metal. I did that like so many times yesterday playing Halo. It's great. All right. Anyway, okay. So yeah. So running and jumping on my end is not gonna be a good idea. I can't jump that far. All right. So are we going to go about this with the ice thing? Are we just going to run through it? What are we feeling, gentlemen?
I I just want to walk across the ice and kill some man.
Right. Yeah. And then Boro, are you good with just going directly across, or you want me to use the ice instead?
uh, maybe use your ice and try to create a solid path. Again, I will gauge and see if it's safe for Boros' weight.
I do point that I did do an ice patch like right over here earlier. It's like step on that one. Yeah.
I step on it wholeheartedly.
As you step on it, give me a dexterity check with disadvantage.
Oh. Did he give us any rope? Did he tie rope on himself? I don't know. Oh no.
It's slippery.
Oh boy.
It's slippery and sticky.
It instantly starts to disintegrate underneath your foot um, as you kind of reach out and step on it with your kind of foot, and you start to fall into the hole a little bit. What do you do to react?
Oh no 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 no! And I swing out with my great axe to try and like touch onto some sort of rocky outcropping.
Give me a dexterity save. Yeah, you managed to do well enough to kind of catch the side of the cliff there and kind of stop yourself from falling onto the cavern. You've only dropped maybe about a foot or so down there, enough that your friends can still reach you.
Oh, 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 need help, need help. No, don't pull the beard.
Grab on.
I'll try to help pull, but obviously I'm not gonna do very far with this. But like, I'm trying. I'm sorry. Okay, I thought it would. Work for me. Okay.
Like I
Scuttle goes,
said,
I'll give you a hand, and he throws the rubber hand.
always still laughing, man. Ah,
Because I'm here, I'm Scuttles. Don't forget me. I'm still here. And you guys all do manage to kind of pull Boro back up as you kind of work as a team. You would have easily enough be able to kind of pull him that foot back up where he can also start grabbing and pulling himself up.
so Boro trusts the solid rock more than your ice, and not sure about jumping quite so far. My legs, they're quite stumpy.
I mean, it was worth a try. I just had to think of a way to make it easier for us to get across.
I agree. I agree.
Scuttles is gonna go like, I got this. Don't worry about it.
Tied rope around you first, maybe, friend?
Oh, no need. Don't worry about me at all.
Oh,
And with the
jeez.
24,
My,
he just like skips across without even trying.
my goodness, he is so nimble.
He's like, do to do, do to do, do to do, do to do.
Never seen such maneuvers, back handsprings and cartwheels and a flip. Think there was even a pirouette in that jump.
Now we're using
Not
fancy
many
words.
words.
He goes, you just gotta be quick and light-footed to get across. It's not a problem at all. Chuckles.
Chuckles.
Not like footed.
Go ahead, Triton.
All right, I'm gonna pull out one of my javelins and hold it like a tightrope walker to help me keep my balance. And I'm not gonna like walk as slow as a tightrope walker, but I'll move.
All right.
Uh,
I'll say make a dex check with just a general dex check with the balancing. It'll kind of take the disadvantage away.
man, this is just a straight roll. Here we go.
Straight roll, here we go.
13.
Uh, it's a very tedious crossing. You feel the webs and the ice kind of crack beneath your feet every once in a while, but the balance does kind of help as you do kind of make your way across the the pit.
Every time we hear it crack, I'm like, sorry, sorry, sorry. I made it. Whew. End of turn. Well, no, I go back. I try, and I look at my tail like, you guys got it. You can do it. Come on.
And you're over here with
Okay, Darren.
Scuttles.
Your
Um,
turn. Do you want extra hand? Maybe tie rope around waist?
actually, real quick, DM, I have a duplicate spell. Can I replace it real quick?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. That's
Okay.
fine.
Because it kind of will lead into this part of it actually to help out him. Give me a second to put this on here. I will look over it. There it is. Okay. Sorry, I had to double check it. I will look over at when you offered to me borrow and be like, I think I'll be okay. However, if you would like, I can get you over to the other side pretty easily. If you would like.
I'm very interested.
Okay. And let me well before I do anything else, I want to make sure. Right. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I genuinely hope that you succeed this saving throw because you're gonna need to make the saving throw. But I will I'll take my hands and kind of like you'll feel an air of magic around you kind of swirl and distort. And if you can make a con saving throw, I'm activating the spell Vortex Warp, which allows me to take somebody to an area that I can see. And I can see the end of the tunnel from my angle. Perfect. So
Is a
yeah,
21.
so yeah, you'll feel the air around you kind of warp a little bit, and for anybody who can see him, he just kind of like disappears into a little mini swirl, and then he kind of swirls up and appears right where the end of the arrow is, where the drawing is at. He's just kind of right there.
That's cool smell.
That is, I
It's
was,
like teleport, but for somebody else.
yep, it is not for. I mean, yeah, it's because it can't be for me. I can't use it for me. It's like okay, well, it's my life now. But I'd be like, are you okay over there?
I think I'm okay.
Good. Okay. It's a little rough. It's a unique little spell, but it's a little trick I learned, out and about. So, all right, and then I'm going to I would like to do the cantrip thing for myself going across here.
Okay. Go ahead and make a dex check as you're kind of shooting the cantrip as you're going. Kind of.
Oh man, that's not fair. It was at an 18 or 19, 11.
Uh, Make me a dex save.
Dex save. Okay. 19.
You travel across. You're shooting it, and instead of the cracking in front, part of the ice is like too fresh. One of the parts, and you slip. But you manage to kind of catch yourself before kind of moving forward. But eventually, you do make it.
This one or to the other one where they're at.
You can go all the way to 30 feet.
Be like, yeah, no problem. Doing
Oh, you
great.
almost fell there. This is Scuttles. I'm over here juggling.
It's like, well, so glad you observed that in the midst of your juggling. I'm very impressed because I would have a hard time doing both, much less concentrating a spell.
That's what Scuttles does.
All right. A little earlier. Oh well. So I will. Okay. Now, how far away is it?
Or as you look towards the back of the cavern, you see a web cavern area, and in it you see a body wrapped up and suspended across the cavern. In that body, you see he's wearing like a white kind of cloak with a uh, kind of vest like that, and you get the sense he looks very doc.
Friends, I think I see our snacky target, the researching man in white, doctor of some sort. He seems a little busy right now. His hands are kind of tied.
I'm not sure if I should take that literally or if I should take that jokingly, like he's just really busy doing something else.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
just hanging around.
Yeah, pun. Followed it. Gotcha. I see what you did there.
We have a
Social
lot of
cues for the win.
we have a lot of fun here.
Mm-hmm. Hey, not every character's gonna understand sarcasm. Okay, my guy's figuring it out as we go. He's just not Shelton Hoover. Be like, that's sarcasm. All right.
Awesome. You guys are on the next platform. Boro, you just a bit ahead of everyone else. You can kind of scope out the area. As far as your view can see right now, spinning the webs is pretty clear. You guys would remember that you did see like another very large creep back into this cavern somewhere. But at this point, you do not currently see that, said giant ant.
Since I'm no longer really feeling my tremors, since pretty sure 10 minutes or so has passed since we first entered this cave, I would like to reactivate my tremor sense.
All right. As you do so, off in the distance, top right of your screen up to the east of where you are, you do feel movement, larger movement, like you did earlier. And below you, in the caverns below, you get the sense of a lot of movement, little more smaller in nature, but in vast in numbers.
Okay, friends, we should probably try to hurry. I think Mama Bug is still nearby, but children are getting pretty active down there, it feels like.
let's go pass them up.
Okay, so you all hop and I will be prepared to grab you and make sure you not fall.
That's good to me. I'll go last. Y'all go ahead.
Here goes Scuttles.
Bimbly bimbly.
Oh no, he did terrible.
Oh boy.
He has
Uh,
an inspiration.
Yes, inspiration. I love it.
Give me a deck save. He's also got plot armor, so.
Plot armor.
Also true.
Man, that's a magical item I've been trying to get all game, man.
He's the only one that can take out the BBEG.
He could do anything right now.
He's like the Deadpool of this game. He can just do anything he wants. SpongeBob in this game.
Or
Fourth
maybe
wall
a deck
break.
save to catch him as he jumps across.
Next save.
Oh,
He slipped
oh.
right
Oh,
through
no.
fingers. I use inspiration on mine. That is the same
Oh, no.
fucking number, isn't it? No,
Oops.
it's fucking words.
He's gonna use an inspiration on his end.
The plot timer is strong in this one.
We used all of our inspirations, but we did it. We got Scuttles across, and hey, I'm Scuttles. I'm over here. Look at me.
Still juggling with the balls.
This one is
No.
only 10 feet and is not on fire, thing, which makes it a little less unstable. What is you guys doing to get across it?
Same thing I did before. Tightrope. Start with the javelin. Try to get across. Moving cautiously, but not slowly.
Cool. Give me a dex check or an acrobatics check.
The same thing. 10.
Boro, give me a dex save to try to assist as you are going to try to catch him on the other side.
Oh, that's better.
That's better. Triton, you make it partially the way through before you lose your balance. The web kind of disintegrates underneath your foot, and you kind of tip in. But Boral is luckily there to kind of grab you, pull you to safety.
I have you, friend. Ooh, you are a little bit heavy yourself. Yes, you got some muscle underneath your armor.
Yeah, I do. Thanks for saving me.
Hey, don't sound so downhearted, my friend. Maybe we see who's better at arm wrestling later. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, that sounds fun.
Heck yes. Start up a whole tournament. We'll get people putting money on us, and then we both walk away winners.
Yeah.
And once I see that they have made it through, I am going to go up to the edge here, and I'm going to kind of do a running jump. Get over there where they're at.
I got you. I got you. Arms out wide.
Yes. Is it athletics we said?
Yeah, make it athletics. That's fine with me.
Yeah, because if it's dex based, I can do acrobatics. I have better stats.
You can do acrobatics if you want to.
Perfect. I will do acrobatics. I'll kind of do a little bit. I'm gonna attempt to mimic Scuttles and kind of like do like a almost like a front flip kind of thing to jump over to get over to the other side.
Hey, look, he's just like me, Scuttles.
That tracks.
Just
Yeah.
like me, Scuttles.
Yeah.
Luckily, Boro saves you as well.
It's like, thank you.
Friend, maybe you keep it to the magic flashies instead of the physical flashies.
I,
Uh,
I'm sorry, I got a little jealous. Okay, he was making flips look like because it was easy. Okay, I used to do good at flips, and then I had to study magic, and I stopped flipping.
oh, I fully get it. If only I could be so graceful.
I went from flipping my body to flipping pages. Not the same. That's what's a joke.
It's all in the wrist, yes?
Yes, exactly. See, love how you understand this so well. So much better. Yep.
Okay.
Is that guy really that big? That doctor guy?
No.
Okay. I saw him. I saw him finally. I was like, what the heck?
He's aura hunt.
Did a
God,
horrible
he's
job of
huge.
adjusting his proportion.
He was aura farming, and he came that big when we got here. It's like, oh my, what big aura you have! Teach me your ways, please. I need aura.
Can such a raging clue.
As you say that, this is this big.
Ah!
Oh my dear lord, mommy spider.
Kill him with fire!
And why doesn't everyone roll initiative as you enter in? This giant ant comes crawling out. Boro, you sense it with your thing, so you get advantage on it.
That, not that. Okay.
Lovely. Get these low rolls out of the way.
I'll take it. Oh, that wasn't. I didn't realize I rolled that one. Cool. It didn't count it. Dadgummit. 9.
10 and 11.
Oh, that's funny. 12, 11, 9. Boy.
Did it say 9 here?
Yeah, it said 9 here. It just didn't update on. Sorry. 11. I was looking at my base number. My base number was 9.
12 for Boro, it's already in there, and Triton, you rolled an 8.
Give me a roll for Scuttles for you.
Yeah, if you want to, that'd be great.
There you go.
It's me, Scuttles.
18.
Here I go. Look at me.
I'm Scuttles. Let me roll my dice. Wait, it sounded like Goofy. He does not sound like Goofy. I'm sorry. That was the way wrong voice to use. My bad. Don't tell him I said that. So honestly, he is a bit of a clown himself with the way he moves around, especially in Kingdom Hearts. Just-
A little bit. He's kind of a clowny character.
oh yeah.
It's kind of the point of him. All right.
He did great.
Scuttles is up first. He's like, look at me, Scuttles. I'm active. You didn't see me coming.
See.
He's going to go forward real quick, and he's going to acid splash him. Thing needs to make a deck save of 13. It's a +2 to this for a 9, which is a fail.
Yes, the acid flower boutonniere.
He does
Classic
2
joke.
damage. Yeah. He goes, squirts the little flower at him, and then runs back and goes, look at me, I'm Scuttles. I scuttled away.
We're gonna see him next week and be like, "Why you keep seeing your name?"
And then that brings us to Boro.
Okay. Boro is going to run forward excitedly to challenge such a challenging foe. And 5. Click, there we go. 5, 10. Runs right up onto this thing, and he's going to pull out. Oh, you know what? Because it would just be so funny. He's going to pull out his battle axe and swing at this giant spider. 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
And he's going to use his two-handed attack, make that slashing for 1d10 plus 3 damage. And also, he's going to topple him. Nice, full 13 damage.
Nice.
And topple is if I hit a creature with a battle axe, I can force it to make a con saving throw. DC 8 plus 2 plus the ability modifier used to make the attack. So be 10 plus 5, so DC 15 con saving throw. On failed save, the creature has the prone condition.
Dirty 20.
Damn, so many legs. It's hard to keep it down.
6 of them. And just kind of for reference, you guys are fighting this kind of giant ant looking thing, but it's got horns and spikes on it.
The dire ant.
You're right. The Omega
Anything
Ant.
else for you, Boro?
Yeah, as I do that, I have one little feature that I want to use for a bonus action. I'm going to use. What is it? It's a new thing. So give me a moment. Protective taunt. Once per turn, when I hit a creature with a melee attack using a weapon, I can taunt it until the start of my next turn or until I have the incapacitated condition. The target has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than me. Creature can only be affected by one taunt at a time. I'm gonna call out to it as I hit it, and it's like, you may not understand me because you're a stupid spider, but I've seen ants that can do more damage than you.
It just claps its pinchers and goes,
And yeah,
ah.
that'll be the end of my turn. I'm gonna hold my ground, kind of. They're on solid rock still.
Love it. I'm gonna put a little daze symbol on him so I remember that he's focused on you and has disadvantage on anyone but you. Darren, you're up.
Um,
You're muted if you're talking. I'm not.
all I said was So what I will do is I'm gonna move myself over to here, and I can see him, and kind of I'm gonna point, and I'm gonna kind of do a light whistle that kind of reverberates in his head. I need him to make an intelligence saving throw as I'm gonna activate Mind Sliver.
He's got a -2 to intelligence.
Pick a good one, guys.
-2. It's 11.
Oh, he fails. So he's going to take. Oh yeah, sure. Whopping 1 psychic damage. However, there's extra that comes with this. He has to subtract 1d4 from his next saving throw before the end of my next turn. If whatever saving throw he has next, he has to subtract a 1d4 from it.
Oh, just help me remember that.
Yep.
I don't have a marker for that.
That's fine. I'll take care of it. But yeah, so I'll kind of like do a little whistle and just like a little arcane wave over his head, and searing migraine basically occurs in his head. Yeah, I believe that is two for. Yep, we're good for now.
It rears back and screeches a little bit.
Hmm. He's not very
It
smart.
is his turn. As an action, he is bite. Was you're antagonizing him. 15 to hit
Does not hit.
does not hit. Uh, as he does so, as his second action, he is going to spit webs at you to make a Dex or Strength save of DC 12.
I will go for a strength save.
Oh yeah.
23.
Yeah, you also
Michael,
see the web. Michael Jordan. He tries to bite at you, turns and tries to shoot his web, misses, and as he does, as a bonus action, climbs into the web. You could take a attack of opportunity, and he gives out a loud screech. With your sense, your tremor sense, you hear the floor below, and you start to feel like smaller movement headed up the cavern below you.
I will definitely take that opportunity attack, and it's only a 12 to hit.
That misses.
All right. See, he is squirmy like a spider. He is no true ant. But more little ones are definitely on the way, friends.
He climbs up the back wall that's also covered in spider webs. It takes a position about maybe 10 feet up the wall, clinging on his large, held up by these like tiny points where his little 6 limbs are kind of clinking in.
We
Right,
have
you're
him on the ropes.
up. Quite literally.
man, uh, he ran away, so everything I was planning on doing is now not gonna happen. But I'll tell you what, that javelin I was holding to cross over that uh, little chasm, I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna chuck it at him.
DK.
And Daxius to the facies.
um,
That hits. Yep, 5 damage.
Bam. And I have the weapon mastery for that,
Sweet.
which oh wait, what the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. Does it say what it's slow? It slows them down.
Sap. Yeah, it cuts his movement in half. He
Well,
can
that's what
move at
sap does. I need to learn this. I don't know all the extra stuff we can do.
we're all still learning it.
Yep.
Um,
It
real
reduces his
quick
speed
while
by
I'm looking.
10. It reduces his speed by 10 feet. So it's 10 feet. Cool. You said that was all for you?
Yeah, everything else I had to like hit him with a melee attack. So that's it. I'll just draw my sword and just growl really loud. Frustration. End of turn.
Scuttles comes in juggling axes now. He's got his hand out, and he's going to just chuckle at the guy as well. 17 does hit. Go Chuckles.
Heck
Scuttles.
yeah, Scuttles.
Chuckles.
What do you do?
That's the most relatable damage I've seen.
1 and 1 for 2.
Yep.
He goes, well, I tried, and just kind of goes back to.
Look at me, I'm Scuttles.
Carrying himself through as always.
Do you have a mastery?
No.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't think he's a martial class, so he doesn't have mastery. If you have a mastery, it should show up with a little red star next to it. That tells you whether you have a mastery or not. D&D Beyond. So if a little red star doesn't show up next to the item, it means you don't have mastery of that item.
No.
Cool. And that is it for Scuttles. Another one of these things comes crawling up out of here, comes up, making its way here between 20, 25, 30, and is going to get between you to here, and he's gonna try on Drighton as he comes up. He doesn't have a preferred foe yet, so he tries to bite you, Drighton. 22 to hit for 6 piercing damage.
that does hit.
Boro, it's on to you.
These pesky, stupid insects. How dare they attack my friends? And I'll swing my battle axe at this small one that's in front of me. Uh, that's only 14.
That is a hit.
All right.
Take it.
Do my slashing damage. And actually, I remembered that with my weapon mastery, I can actually re-roll that. And the other one is the better one. I think they're the same, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
mean, I prefer the
2
second one,
slashing damage. And
Either way, you
then
kind of hit the outer layer of, and it kind of cracks it a little bit. Kind of
and it
lands
needs to make
forward.
a con saving throw for me. DC 15.
Con save +1 to this roll. Oh, that's why I didn't put the turn order thing there last time. It's right in my way. +1 is 2.
Yes, so
I can
it
do that.
is prone.
All right, yeah,
My battle axe does knock it down.
it falls off the wall and lands into the webs below, and is prone on the webs, kind of hovering over this kind of cavern in the middle of this kind of large cavern that you're in. The ceilings do go up about.
Up about how far?
30 feet.
Okay. All right. And then if this guy is like on the webs on the ground in front of me, how far away is the doctor?
He's on the webs in the middle of the web. 20 feet, maybe at best. 15 feet? 15 feet.
Okay. So,
He's at ground level, but he is suspended. So, unlike when you guys walked on the web, kind of using it from like the top as like a to step on, he is being held by the webs that are kind of clinging everywhere. That's kind of distributing his weight across this cavern.
okay. Um, Boro is thinking about the idea, but we'll have to wait a moment to see if it's going to be smart or not. That is going to be the end of my turn.
All right, that brings us to Terran.
Um, hmm. We're gonna deal with this. We have this in phases. Starting with the closest one, and I am going to. Nope. What else is right where I can't get? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Let's see. I am going to. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna do the similar thing. I'm gonna do the whistle, kind of a thing as I point, to the blue. I need to make an intelligence saving throw, please. I'll do Mind Sliver one more time.
All right. -1. 11.
Does fail, and it will take hopefully more than one. Yeah, 5 psychic damage. Then once again, before the end of my next turn, if he makes any type of save, yes, it's the 1d4 reduction. But I will remind you about that because I don't think you had to do it for the big guy.
No, not yet.
Yeah,
He didn't make a save.
so we're good there. Um, yep.
No, he did make a save. He made a save to be prone.
Oh well, I mean, he still failed it regardless, apparently, because he still fell.
No, that was the other one. He was. I ended up trying to make him go prone first, and then you did the mind sliver on him,
Oh, okay.
and then now we've changed targets.
Oh,
So
okay.
this guy's the one that's prone here now.
No. Either way, like I said, just somebody was prone. I'm like, was that before or after I did the sliver? But either way, it's not even important because they still failed whatever it was. So we're good.
Cool, cool, cool. And the one over here, because you were going after the big one, right?
I, yeah, I attacked the big one first, and I gave him a whopping one one psychic damage. So move to the blue one. 5. Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, and then that brings us to the other, and this one is 5 damage. There, okay. He's going to gather himself, come back over this way. He is going to shoot his web at you. Triton, make me a dex or strength save of 12.
Is it against being restrained?
It is against being restrained.
I have advantage on that.
Nice.
I'm a tough guy.
Oof.
Oh no, you are restrained.
I'm not a
You say that, you like see it coming, you're like, I got this. I'm a tough guy, and it just wraps you up, and your arms are all tied up now. You are restrained at for your next turn. You got to either make a dex or save to try to break free before you can do anything.
All right.
All right, and he will. He's gonna just go over here again and climb up this wall to the back.
Did he? Is
Right. You're up.
um, does the save have to come at the end of the turn?
Yeah, I believe it's at the end of the turn. Let me double check the new rules just a Speed is 0, disadvantage to your attacks and deck saves. Incoming attacks have advantage. And then, yeah, at the end of your turn.
Okay. I'm restrained, but my hand is touching myself. So while I'm doing that, I'm just gonna lay hands on myself as a bonus action.
All right, yeah,
So,
absolutely.
somewhere in the background, someone's going, "Hey, yo, hey!"
Yeah, you just have disadvantage on attacks or deck saves, so you could do that without any kind of effect. You could just easily do it as long as you can do it.
All right, and then I'll stay where I'm at. I don't have to move, but I'm gonna try the strength save again, and I get advantage again, right?
Yeah,
Against the cool.
you still
Here
have
we
advantage
go.
against being restrained, so yeah, you managed to
All right.
break out.
Woo. I'm
Well, I thought
running
he
free.
had you there for a minute.
I was hoping to swing my sword. I better wait 6 seconds.
That's all it takes to come up with a good plan, yes?
Oh, and
Uh, the blue ant is going to bite at you, Boro. 17 to hit for 7 damage.
That's it.
And
Moro's
then it'll be
surprised.
Scuttle's turn again. Since he's right in front of Scuttles, Scuttles will. I'm going to shock and grasp him as he reaches him with his little buzzer and goes, 21 to hit.
Nice.
Does hit
gotta
for
be one like the
8
the eight
damage.
Ooh,
damage.
max damage.
Scuttles just absolutely fries this thing and gets it ready for your mimics. This one is barbecued.
Mm. I have
He
goatee.
goes, look at me, I'm Scuttles. I'm over here. Look at, I'm doing stuff.
Smells good.
Good job, Scuttles.
And that'll bring us to Boro.
Okay, so bouncy pad friend is now crispy, not going to bounce so well anymore. Might be incredibly stupid, but Boro is champion of tug of war. I'm going to try to tie my rope into a lasso and see if I can manage to loop it around the dangling body.
Okay. Uh, I'll say that you could easily kind of tie it up into a lasso. And as you kind of move over, make me a dex check with disadvantage as pretty difficult. Yeah. You throw and every time it kind of gets the
Puddles, your
web just kind of
counterparts make it look so easy with those big bowls. How do you do this trick?
I am Scuttles. You got to kind of, do this kind of trick of the trade.
Uh, we'll have to see it done in person. Hopefully, you have better luck than me. We gotta get this guy before too many more little ones come in for snacks, though. And that's gonna be it for Boro. He's kind of scratching his beard, trying to figure out how to do it.
Taryn, you're up.
Mm. Looking at the guy, the one that we have to go rescue. I'm also looking at the spider or the ant. I'm looking at Boro and Drayton. It's like I'm conflicted. I could throw one of you guys up there, or I could bring the guy over here after we deal with the spider. I really don't know which option is best at the moment. And I'm going to I'm gonna roll a d20, but I'm gonna as if I'm rolling. I'm pulling a card out of my deck. See which card, which one I'm gonna do for basically what I'm gonna for my plan. Let's see. 1 to 10 is gonna be the ant. Higher than that is gonna be you guys. Gonna be one of you guys. And I look over Drayton and be like, "Hey, Drayton, how eager do you want to use that sword of yours?"
I want to stick it in something so bad.
Um,
Chickadee?
would you like a boost to get up to the big guy over there?
Yeah.
All right. Um, and I, similar to what Boro went through, you're gonna see the air around you kind of warp and kind of shape a little bit, and you're gonna kind of disappear for a moment as I activate vortex warp. And I have to stand corrected on my thing. You were supposed to fail that for this to work, but it should be just fine. I'm assuming you guys are failing it because I'm doing it to you to make this easier. And
Choose to fail it.
yeah, so if you choose to fail it, I can get you up there, Drayton. Just so you know.
Yeah, I won't resist.
Perfect. So yeah, so you'll just kind of disappear. Boro, similar to what you felt earlier, you see that happen right beside you this time, and I'm gonna put him on the back, like right in the middle of the back, like wherever there's a solid surface that he can get onto from the ant on the ant. He's gonna pop up right there on that part
On the ant itself.
on the ant itself. Let me find it again specifically. It says,
Love it.
let's see, yeah.
Oh,
So,
actually, wait. Just making sure I heard correctly.
oh, yep.
As long as Drayton's good with now.
It looks like he's writing him in that picture. I like that. I can appreciate this. This is very good. Um, yeah. So I do that. I'm like, have fun. And under my breath, I'm just like, please tell me I do not regret doing that. Under my breath, just a little down for a second there. Let's see. Let me double check one more thing for me. I have to wait until that. Okay, yeah, I'm good to go from there.
All right. As you are on this thing's back, Drayton, it is they're on the ceiling, started to go inverted. Strength. I need you to give me a strength save to keep yourself on its back, or it just drops you into the web.
Yeehaw.
Nice.
Yeah, good enough. You're holding on to it as you're spinning upside down. As it does, it tries to kind of bite. You're in a bad position, so I'm at disadvantage.
What it's worth, I didn't account for that.
Disadvantage what? You were cutting out.
He's gonna make his attack at disadvantage, which is a 7.
Uh, my AC is 19.
Yeah, no, cool. All right, and that brings us to you, Drayton.
All right. Am I fucking dangling right now, or is he upside down?
He's upside down, and you're on him upside down.
Okay. Um. Well, I got my sword out. I'm gonna swing down on him. Oh, sorry. I did not mean to roll an advantage.
We'll just take the first one. It was 16, 6 damage.
And along with that, I cast Searing Smite
Love it.
and gonna check that off and then roll it. Wow.
Additional 5 damage.
Yeah, so my sword burst into that weird purpley flame, and with little uh, veins of green shooting through it, and that's that.
As
And
you
it's an
stab your sword, as you stab your sword in the, you hit it with like this blood starts to kind of drip out of this thing as it kind of pours down you as you're upside down. Sword goes in and you rained on. It's kind of warm blood that drips over you.
ooh, I rub it in, baby. It's been a
Rub
long
it
time
in,
since
rub it in.
I did that,
Like,
so
I'd be
I'm
dis-
not I'm not against it.
like I'm like
Enjoying himself.
I look disgust. I feel I should be disgusted, but at the moment I'm actually quite proud of seeing what I'm seeing right now. This is going very well. Still disgusting.
I think he needs to wash in river, yes?
He might need about like 3 of them, but yes.
Waka
Be Scuttle's turn after that. He is going to inspire with the Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action. Really attack anything right now, Drighton. Um, and then he will use his action to lend Borrow the help action. So you get advantage on your action. Scuttles is going to help you with whatever you're doing on your turn.
Okay. Um. Yeah, no, he had a grasping hand. Did he have? I don't think he ever added on a third spell or a third level for his
What's
magic,
that?
but oh, he's got like a second level spell slots, but he doesn't have any second level spells selected. So I'm wondering if he didn't select anything for his new spells.
No, I moved him to level 3. He wasn't even.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no worries then. I feel like I'm just gonna end up accidentally hitting Drayton if I try and launch any crossbows at him. So I think my best bet is still to try and
Do it.
lasso around the body and so I can pull them closer to us. I don't trust myself to jump on the spider webs and not either get stuck or fall down. So,
We just doing the same technique, or have we learned anything?
um, feel like I should have learned something. uh, but I don't really have anything to change up my technique. It's just trying to do the little side throw thing, and if Scuttle has, ooh, I don't know if that would work. I was gonna say Scuttle could throw an axe for me, but that might just cut him free, and that wouldn't be good.
Uh, why don't you roll a sleight of hand check with Scuttles as you are helping Scuttles? You have the idea, and you're like, Scuttles, you're more dexterity, and you give
All right,
the rope to throw.
sleight of hand for Scuttles.
Yeah, Scuttles lassos him for you.
Jesus.
But then says, Scuttles is good at juggling and lasso. So much of the pulling heavy people, the webs. I'm just gonna go juggle over here now. Scuttles.
Yeah, keep your hand axes ready in case Drayton needs a little stepping stone area. I don't know. You did good with the pole work before, so thank you for this. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna grab hold of the rope and start tugging when my turn comes back around. But that'll be it for me.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much,
Turn.
Scuttle.
No problem. I'm Scuttles. Look at me.
Waka waka.
Waka waka. Fly away. An adult. I am an adult.
Just so you know,
I
if
did.
your characters aren't here, everyone's. This is the level of class I'm bringing to every character. So
Wait,
Oh hell yeah.
wait. So say repeat that one more time.
I said, remember, if you're ever absent and you're not here for an episode,
Oh,
oh,
This is level of class he'll bring to your character.
Okay, well,
Right here.
um, oh, a part of me wants to be gone a week intentionally just to hear how you would play my character then, because I'm
I'm Taryn. I cast a spell.
like I'm Darren. I'm not Karen, but I'm gonna throw it anyways. Poof. Okay, so I am going to. I couldn't help myself. It's too funny. Um, let's see. So he's up on the ceiling, right? The ant.
Yeah, he's now fully started to make his way up around.
All right. I am going to move myself. Ooh, 30 feet. Yeah. 30. And stuff a little bit so I can kind of watch. That way I can see down this hallway. And I am going to like probably knock him down, but and do it with Drayton up there. So we give him a headache again instead. And I'm going to point my finger at him again, and I'm going to make that little whistle sound. I need an intelligence saving throw from Mind Sliver.
Two.
That is. We'll take it. That's 3 psychic damage, and if I see another saving throw, I'll roll the d4 for you.
Sweet. He is rising up in pain again, Drayton. You're kind of riding the cowboy.
Hold on tight. He's going to have a migraine. That's it for me.
You need
Kind
the
of
full
bucking
8 seconds. 2 more.
Drayton, as he fights you off, make me another strength save to hold on for dear life.
Believe in you.
Hang on, Drayton. Drayton, hang on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You guys
Hold on.
Power of those thighs, man.
What?
Oh, wrong button.
even covered in this ant goo, I'm holding on strong, baby.
He does manage to reach back and kind of slam you against some of the rocks as he twists you around. I'm sure a 20 hits, right? 22 hits.
Me? Yeah.
Yep. Yep. He does 4 damage as he slams you against some rocks as he's kind of fighting, and he does kind of start to move against this way. He's moving just to the side with you on his back. He's kind of going this way as he's kind of recklessly kind of slamming you, trying to knock you off. What are you doing, Triton?
Yeehaw. I'm putting on a show, baby. That's what I'm doing. Uh, hanging on tight. This is like this would be a rodeo I'd go to. Like riding bulls, that's boring. But riding a giant ant, come
Oh yeah.
on, that's all the planes. I'm gonna swing my sword again.
Get her.
Whack, whack, whack in the ant. Dig back in for nothing.
Drain stretched.
That's I'm having a hard time, getting thrown around and stuff.
That was a
Um,
good amount of damage, though. Yeah, that unfortunately misses.
Really rocked you with
yeah.
that last hit, huh?
Oh
Ah,
man.
we have fun here. Good times. Cool. Anything else for you, Triton?
Man, I got nothing.
All right. It is Scuttle's time. Um, oh, Triton, you had a bardic inspiration.
Oh, I did?
Scuttle's bardic inspiration due.
Four?
I think it's a D6 from him. It's a
Oh
D6.
wow. Okay. Come on. 12 good?
Nope, still misses.
Okay, sorry. Whew.
I gave
Guys,
it a try.
I'm having a hard time up here.
Scuttles is
like
gonna
it.
run over here and what should he do?
Have the thunderous of thigh.
He's just gonna throw a hand axe at it for you as he is gonna risk potentially hitting you, but uh, Scuttle
Nope.
seems like the
Yep.
kind of guy that would take that risk. Uh, he misses, but he doesn't hit you either. As his axe goes short, as he, even as good as an axe thrower, Scuttles, I'm Scuttles over here. He pulls it and trying not. And that's it for Scuttles. Boro, you're up.
As they say, Scuttles, wubba lubba dub dub, no worries, yes.
Hey,
Hand over
hey.
hand pulling on that rope.
Give me a strength check.
Bitch tits pop.
Oh no. You
I
pull, but
will.
the web's elasticity keep fighting back, and um, because you can't get good leverage, it's really hard deep in these webs.
If possible, I would like to affect that roll with my tactical mind. Um, when I fail an ability check, I can expend a use of second wind, and instead of regaining HP, I roll a die 10 and add the result to the ability check. If the check still fails, the use of second wind isn't expended.
Get her done.
That's a neat one. I like that.
That's a cool one. I
Right.
like that a lot.
So that's a 8 plus my
15.
original 7, so 15.
Oh yeah, that's a success. And you manage to rip his body out and pull him over to you. As you pull him over, and when you're pulling, the sense that he is no longer a world, as his body just kind of ragdolls over. But you do manage to get him over to you.
Oh no, he's quite husky, guys. Not in a heavy drinking big boy way. Uh, oh boy. Uh, but we recovered him. I really don't want to carry a dead body.
Oh, that's what you meant. I was gonna ask, is it because of the webbing? But okay, that makes more sense now. Okay, okay, gotcha.
Yes, but you never know. Might have his research on him. Should probably clear out the rest of these buggies before they swarm up and kill anybody that comes in after us.
Fair point.
This hurts. Oh.
I bet some more. Go stab, stab.
All right. Anything else for you, Boro? We'll say that was your action to do that, so you might have some like bonus action if there's something you want to do.
Um, and the ant is still a good 10 feet up in the air or so? Or,
20 feet. Yeah. The
alright,
ant is 30 feet away from you and then 20 feet up. So what, like 45, 50 feet away from you altogether?
yeah, so not exactly the closest for me to be able to get to it, but I will set the body of the old man down and then I will start advancing onto the giant ant. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get right about there and I'll at least lever my light crossbow now.
All right.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Taryn, you're up.
Okay, so okay, I'm going to instead of doing the mind sliver, I'm gonna be like, I can hit his feet. Might be a good idea. Fall on the ground, that we can all get him at one time. And so I'm going to orb of ice forms from my hand, and I'm going to throw a sorcerer's burst attack at it.
Right.
They roll to attack, it'll be in cold damage this time. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do lightning damage to see if maybe I can get him to, seize up a little bit and make him fall. That's what we're gonna do. That's
Ice,
that.
baby.
Boom, 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 boom.
Too
Boom,
cold.
boom. Oh, come on. I'm rerolling with the inspiration. No, that is not happening. It was on 18. I want to point that out. It was on 18, and then it moved to not okay. That's again. 18. There you go. 18 hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And it's gonna be 4. There he goes. No. Oh no, it's not there. For 7 lightning damage. I'm attempting to try to shock it and try to seize it, make it fall.
Yeah, you do exactly that. As you hit it with this, its legs ease up, and Triton immediately you feel you and this car start to fall as it goes and starts to spasm. Give me a dexterity save.
Crawl as high up as you can. Might not get hit as much.
Um,
Oh no. You and it fall the 20 feet to the ground. It crushes you as it
yeah.
to do.
Oh,
Let me check something right
Dr.
here.
Strangelove, that guy riding the bomb.
It does 5 damage as it crushes you. And now, Triton, your head quivers from the electrical burst as its legs twitch. But for the most part, it stops moving.
Um, I'm laughing like two brothers who just got done roughhousing and they're both kind of in pain, but they had a good time. Uh, you know,
Yeah,
that was fun.
we're out of initiative. You guys are free to act.
Oh, is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead. You killed him.
Oh.
You killed him and you took out Triton and him at the same. Well, you shocked him, then he fell, and the fall did damage to him and Triton.
Hmm.
Shocking him and falling killed him.
I thought I thought he was just temporarily incapacitated. So I'd see him falling. I'd see him and the Anthony Drayton falling, and as I see, it, it's like, "Oh, I am so," and I hear him laughing. Sorry? Maybe I'm not sorry.
Triton bloodied him when he stabbed him with the sword last time.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to the body. I'm assuming he left him on the ground over here.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Casey disappeared, man.
Oh,
I'm still listening. I just walked away to go get another beer.
gotcha.
Oh, well, okay.
So I'm going to look at this and be like, surgical precision and trying to burn webs off of a body without it burning whatever's on its being is not my forte. You might want to cut this off. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm an expert at this.
What are you talking about?
Um, we gotta see if body has a scroll, and then make sure we get it to go with us. We gotta take the body with us. Though, didn't somebody need to know about this guy? I feel like somebody needs to know about him, right?
I'll take them for you. Or
We
for
were supposed to try and bring him back.
Well, I mean,
You guys remember your mission. Scroll he had.
yeah.
You're
Yes,
not allowed
check.
to look at the scroll.
So we can look for the scroll.
Yes.
You just can't read it.
Yeah, find Dr. Stein and bring back the scroll. It'll have a red ribbon. Do not look at the scroll. That's right. Got it. Yep.
Look into
I go to the
there,
body.
Taryn. No reading.
Maybe one of you guys should take the scroll
No.
instead then. My curiosity will itch.
I'll do it.
You're such a good sport. I appreciate that.
Look body, I'll look through the scroll or look through the body's cavities.
All right, give me an investigation.
You know what I mean. It's the
Giggity.
scroll's
Wow.
long tube thing.
You look at the body, and the guy has been clearly. You see a puncture wound from the ant where he has been killed. You look all around him, and
I throw him over my shoulder. Does anyone else want to try? I'll bring him back for us.
Yeah, I
They're
will help. Let's see, messengers from the army. We always used to make sure that they hid them inside their coat pockets here, and I'm gonna put them down to do a little investigation check to help out.
Can I help him just to give him advantages to make sure we actually find it? I don't want to do it by myself.
Scuttles is also like, Scuttles is also. I'm Scuttles. I'm here helping too. Yeah, let's all look.
Awesome.
Yeah, Scuttle might
What? You beat me.
be. Ask,
You can't make this up.
Scuttles finds
Thank
it.
you,
Multiply out of 16.
Thank
Hey,
you.
luckily Scuttles is here for you guys. Just
He
Scuttles
knows
over
where the
here.
missives are.
He pulls it out. He looks through. He like pulls the scroll out from behind the ear of the dead guy and is like, "Found it here."
My God,
Holds
how
it
did
out.
you
It's a
do that?
scroll with the with the red ribbon across.
Just out of curiosity, I'm not. I don't want to hold it. I don't want to touch it. I'm gonna look at it. Can I feel if there's anything magical about this scroll? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, you get the vague sense that it is ish. It's like a magic item.
Hmm. Like, I'm going to have to inquire when we get back about what this scroll is. I'm genuinely curious. No, I do not want to open it. No, I don't want to hold it before anybody asks. No, absolutely not.
Oro will hold. You'll never rest from me.
Good. I want to. Use your muscles for something a little bit more appropriate, like dealing with ants. Not me.
Don't be a pest. Easy as that.
I like you. It's like, you know, you're a lot wittier than I gave you credit for. I must admit, you are very clever. I do appreciate having this kind of conversations. This is really actually fun banter.
As you guys are having this
Wait, what are
conversation,
you meaning?
you have him over your shoulder and you're doing this. Sorry, not to cut you. You can go back to.
No, you're good.
No, it was just little banter stuff, nothing important.
A portal of the twisting vines and leaves and that kind of twirling energy that you saw, giving you the idea that you have completed the task.
Ooh. We don't have to go all the way back. Yay.
I saw they kept their eyes on us like they said they would. Now we can just leave. I did not want to cross any more of these ant web bridge things. Not with all the little ones stirring up and around. By the way, we should really go before they start coming up.
I'm gonna
Throw the body over my.
go ahead. Good.
I just throw the body over my shoulder. That's all.
Perfect.
Good.
Good.
Story.
Run to the body in case they don't need it. We'll need it
So long,
later.
Scuttle.
I'm Scuttles. Here I come.
Honk honk.
Do you all just step through the portal and back into?
Oh yeah.
the other side?
Yeah.
As you all step
Ellie.
through the portal, you find yourself back in the portal field behind bigger to the very east side of town. You step out, and as soon as you step, you see this individual approach you. We don't need the turn order anymore. Why won't it open? There it goes.
See.
Spent
Show me the person.
Someone live among dead? Oh, hello.
She goes, "Hey, you guys are the your name is what's your name?
Shoot. Hang on.
See your paper.
Crap, my phone's being used. Dang it. Okay, hang on.
Whatever you wanted to be, pretty lady.
The Soggy Bottom Boys. Okay.
Hold on. Wait. Whoa. 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 I object.
Well, anyways, my name is Lyra. I am the guild. I am the guild. I work with the guilds and kind of be. I'm guild like what is it called? The in between person that this liaison. I'm the guild liaison. I make sure that you're. Well, I was kind of watching your feet a little bit behind the scenes there, and you guys did terrific for your first time. I'm very excited to see where you end up on the standings. But I wanted to come over and introduce myself because I think you guys are going to be.
You're breaking up just a little bit.
I say Gil is going to be, and then nothing else after that.
This was happening last week in my other game too. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We
She
usually hear
says,
you for
well,
the most part.
yeah, I don't know what's going on with my mic. I think it. I got a new headset. Not the greatest. She pretty much says, I saw you guys. You're new this year. I look forward to being able to work with you. My name is Lyra Pin. Do let me know questions or you need anything. Happy to do. I just want to make sure that all of our teams, all of our guilds are.
I do have a curiosity question, since I'm assuming you're the person that we need to deliver this to. Um, as a magic user, I'm genuinely curious. All I wanted to know, is there a spell in that scroll by chance?
Well, I don't know. That's gate operations. They handle all.
Hmm.
And she points to the body on Dryton's shoulder and the scroll and goes, they will or anything that comes gates. They take care of all that. I'm just here to make sure everything happy, get you guys to your interviews. If
Hmm. So
you're
do,
staying on top of it, and you guys are coming to the events each.
Excellent. Well, we look forward to working with you much more.
hmm.
Hopefully, you enjoy watching us, and we'll be able to keep everybody entertained.
As you say that, a couple of the crew comes over and start grabbing, then take the scroll, and Dryton they grab the body shoulder and take those things away from you.
Oh,
Kind of look too disappointed as I take the body. It's like, oh well.
After all the teams get done with their days, tally first week scores, and the leaderboards will be available. Stay tuned. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Hmm.
Thank you very much. I plan to get this bug juice off of me. Ugh.
She goes, okay, well, if you need me, just give me a call. And she to the.
She did what?
Am I really cutting out that bad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Darn.
We've been getting like the keynotes, like taking the bodies and stuff like that, and the scrolls, but we miss the little detail bits in between.
I'll have to try maybe a different headset in a minute. Anyway, she just kind of goes away and kind of goes to the next people. Says, hey, I just she gives you a way to contact her.
Yeah.
Because that's how she does.
We might try lowering your sensitivity on this. Might help too. By the way,
That's maybe I'll give that a try.
um, just a thought, because that's usually what I have an issue with.
Discord's too sensitive, man. That's why it wasn't around in the 80s, man.
Wow.
It's so woke.
It's so. We have fun here, right? Stadium?
Better or worse? Better or worse now?
So far, good. Can you repeat the last thing that you said at the very end just to give it a test run?
I said, I'm Chuckles over here. I'm just juggling. No, I'm just kidding.
It's like, no.
She after telling you that she's like, I'm just your liaison. I'll take care of anything you need. Just let you know. I just want to make sure all the guilds are happy. She sees another team exiting and goes, all right, well, I got to go. Here's how to contact me. And she gives you like an address that you can come see her at if you need to contact her for any reason. And then she heads off to the next group.
Perfect.
Awesome, much better. We heard all of that.
Every bit of it.
It must
Oh yeah,
the sensitivity
we're
must
back
have
in
been what's
business.
bothering her.
Mhm.
Excellent. Well, I hope we did a good enough showing for Figgles. Hopefully we put on a good show and completed it in a timely enough manner. I know we were boring. We walked through the woods because those damn ants. They were everywhere.
You did fantastic for your first day.
Oh, by the way, if we didn't like the Chest of False Bottoms, have you got another name that would be good for our group? Just
What
um,
would that be?
it's called the Gilded Maw.
Gilded Maw?
The Gilded Maw. Would you like me to type that in the
Oh
chat?
yeah.
Ma.
Maw. I mean, the other one that came up with this,
Right.
the other one was the chest bursters, and I kind of laughed. I was like, no, no. It's funny, but no.
Uh, as they take away the body and the scroll, Lyra leaves to go off and then kind of hang out with some other groups, and she's kind of talking to everybody. You see a bunch of other guards and other people kind of go. They're not guards; they're the Free City Police kind of force, kind of around. A bunch of GGA kind of crew kind of moving around as well. GGA is the God Gate Association. There was ones that put this whole thing together. And as you kind of get ready to kind of head out, you kind of go back through security where you had to kind of check in on your way in. As you make your way out and into the from the backfield into where the arena is, you see that kids have kind of gathered around and they're asking for autographs for different adventures. And a small group of kids come up and go, "We didn't get to see you, but we're from the West End and we're excited to see you guys being part of this. We're so excited!" And they kind of got flags waving for you.
Oh, you kids are so
You didn't see
sweet.
that ant right? What? Sorry.
You
No,
squashed many bugs.
they only broadcast the teams that are at the top, unfortunately. If you compete at the same, if you're going at the same time someone at the top is going, unfortunately, that's the one that gets broadcasted. You guys went the same way as the De La Glores, who are a very popular guild in the town.
Uh, well, you gotta start somewhere. Not everything's going to be out for everybody to see, but the battle scars, they are real. They are true. And same with all that bug juice on my friend Drayton here. Just dripping in this stuff.
Just know that when we're not being shown on TV, we are doing our very best for everybody. So, rest
Well,
assured.
we're just so proud of you.
Thank you. Very sweet.
As you're having this conversation, you all hear in the back. Well, Scuttles, as you're having this conversation, as you guys leave the area, Scuttles goes, I'm Scuttles over here. I got some business I got to go take care of. I got to go sharpen my axes and things. I'll see you guys later, Scuttles. And he leaves to go do Scuttles stuff, leaving you three there. And Scuttles is no longer with the group. In the background, while you're having this kind of conversation, you hear, down with the GGA. They're going to take our money away. Down with the GGA. A whole group of people chanting just around the corner.
A little rhythm kick to that. I kind of like that.
Hey, do it again, man. I was bopping.
I need to make a cover of that. Um, yeah. Well, but before we go to that part, I would kind of make a comment to everyone else and be like, "Is it just me? Or is Kyle's having like an existential crisis? He kept saying his name as if we didn't know who he was. Just me."
Because of Boro. Boro rubs off on people. You
Ah.
start to say your own name, and you start to get the weird, funny accent that people say I have. It just kind of rubs off on people.
Hmm. Not gonna happen.
Sometimes.
It makes it really hard to do spell incantations if I start going into third person like that. But I do appreciate the thought.
It's also a good way to get renown. Everybody knows your name then.
I mean, that's fair. I will consider maybe doing it one day if I lose like a drinking contest or something. I'll take a day and do that. How's that sound?
Who will consider it?
Oh, like Aaron will consider it.
Ah, there you go.
I reluctantly smile because I am mildly enjoying it, but it's like I should not be admitting this, but I am.
Knocking on a door 3 times.
Shut that stop! I'm sorry, no, actually, but yeah, Cooper. But yeah, going back to what he was saying about hearing the chanting, I would look towards where I'm hearing that sound and be like, um, I'm supposing that's not fanfare that's good for us, but am I the only person who's curious about what's going on over there?
I am as well. I thought GGA was helping the city by helping the West End become more known.
But I thought as well.
That's our job, but I thought the GGA was helpful.
Well, I mean, it's always good to get the perspective and opinions of others, helps kind of understand the overarching situation. So I'd say we go over and take a look. Or listen. Alright. So Drayton, want to join us?
Yeah, I want to interview some rioters.
Awesome. And by the way, fantastic job on that ant during that fight, by the way. That was superb work. So glad it worked out.
You know, they should have televised us. That was top tier entertainment.
I 100% agree. But hey, give it time. They'll see even more stuff that you'll be doing later on, I'm sure.
We'll really knock their socks off the next time.
Exactly right. Now then. Say it one more time.
Riding giant dragonflies.
Yes. By the way, I'm gonna look at my little mimic guy. Did he look like he was well fed in the process of us doing that quest?
Yeah, you guys fed him. You give him a bunch of ant legs.
Perfect. Cool. So make sure he was like satisfied. It's like, oh, good. Doing wonderful. All right. Yes. So to the rioter peoples, the rapping chanters over here, as I hear they're called. So let's go say hi. And I'm gonna go head towards them.
All right. Is everyone kind of following suit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are over by the stadium on the far east, northern east side of town. And as you wrap around the stadium, you kind of make your way into the streets. It goes quickly from this kind of elaborate kind of area that you're in, this very nice stadium area, to back to just kind of dirt streets in the area around. And just as you enter that area in one of the town squares, you see that there's a couple dozen people all going, all chanting the "Down with the GGA." They're going to take our money away. And you see a few of them are wearing shirts that say POG on them, POGG. It says the people, no, what is it called? The people's, no, I forgot the name of it.
I'll say, is it PAGG? Is it people against?
No, PO, but I got it right here. I just gotta pull up my note.
If they're the pogs, I'm the slammer.
It's the People's Opposition of the Gods Gates, or POG. Um, and you see they all have signs like the GGA is out of control. They have too much power. They shouldn't control what the gods gave everybody. They're taking our resources and our money. The GGA get wealthy while we get poorer. And there's just a bunch of various like signs. The whole attitude in this area, the whole vibe of this area is people that are clearly are not happy with the God's Gate Association and the games as a whole.
Out of curiosity, are there any guards or any associate people who are associated with the GGA outside of us, people who are in quest kind of thing? Are there anybody else around that happens to be seeing or listening or witnessing this event?
Not that it's clear and obvious. Go ahead and make me a perception check if you want to kind of give a look around.
Yeah, I kind of want to see because if there is one, I want to get a kind of their vibe of how they're reacting to this. 14.
No, you don't see anything of that nature. Occasionally, a free city kind of police guards, if you would, kind of walk around the area. But because they're peacefully kind of protesting in their own area, they don't really get involved.
Like, organized rebellion. Haven't seen that in a few centuries. Not bad. At least they still have some means of decency around here.
And
can
actually,
respect it.
since we're go ahead.
I said I could respect it.
Hmm.
Awesome. As we take the scene in and we're kind of getting the idea of what's going on, we are about halfway through our session. So why don't we go ahead and take our little 5-10 minute break and then come back? You know,
Sounds good. All right.
Sounds good.
You want to take 5 minute break?
Hmm.
See y'all in a couple minutes.
See you everyone shortly.
and we're clear on my end.
Good on my end as well.
Do the do.
Always doing the do.
Do the do do.
As we return into our story, we find ourselves back in our town of Calforia. You had now left the Godgate Arena area, came back through the security. You had met some of your small fans. You'd met Lyra, and then this chanting had pulled you over. You guys have kind of came in. You saw Pog, or the People's Opposition Against the Gods Gates of the Gods Gates, is kind of in full effect in this area. As you were looking around Terran, you kind of saw that there was some free city uh, guards kind of moving around and stuff, but no one was really in opposition to this. It was kind of a free speech kind of situation.
Man, we go out there fighting for these people's entertainment, and we come home just to be called baby killers.
I don't recall them saying anything about baby killing.
Let's say I
They
don't think.
with their anger, you know how it is.
Oh, the metaphorical kind.
Yeah, that that
Gotcha.
was yeah.
You
I
see a
was
sign
scared
that
for a
says the
moment.
creatures of the portals have feelings too.
I never thought of it that way. My goodness, what are we even doing? As I shake my money pouch.
As you shake your money pouch, Boro, you hear like a weird noise in your pouch, something that you didn't expect. It kind of goes dull, like there's something in there with the money.
What the uh, I put in there? Was it a piece of meat or some sort of breading? I open up the uh, well, I turn around so I'm away from the crowd, and I open up the bag of coins to see what's inside.
You see that it's a piece of paper. It's folded up pretty small, but it's enough to make the coins not clink together like you expected.
Huh. I don't recall this. And I pull out the piece of paper and start to open up.
No, 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 no! Don't read the scroll.
I'd be like, what? Let's go. Wait, wait, we have the scroll still?
Do you still open it up, or is that
Yeah, I kind of chuckle at Drayton as he says this. It's like, it's just a little note. Somebody probably has a flirtation with me. And
Up
open it
to
up,
you.
and what does it say?
you pull the note open and it has your last name written across it? Uh, Shelvane, is that how you pronounce it?
Shelvane.
Shelvane. It also has another name written on it. It has the name. Where is it? It has the name Doran Stonecrown written on it.
Orange stone
It
crown?
says Doran, Dorrin, Stone Crown, Stone and Crown. Below that, it says, "In his vault lies the truth."
This could not be.
A dwarf name, dwarven name. Sorry, didn't mean for that to sound derogatory.
In his keep, the truth can be found?
In his vault, the truth can
In
be
his
found.
vault.
The name Storm Crown stands out to all of you a little bit. One of the council members that sit on the Free State Council is Brom Stormcrown, who is a dwarf uh, that is the Commissioner of Trades and Goods.
Oh, this might be very interesting. Do either of you know this Stone Crown fellow by any chance? That we might be able to set a meeting with, or
Just to make sure the player's asking this. It's Storm Crown or Stone Crown?
Stone.
Stone.
Ston.
Okay.
Stone.
Because I wrote Storm Crown for Braum and then Stone Crown for Doran, and I'm like, I don't know which one it is. Cool. All right, thank you. Stone Crown for both.
It's Brom and Doran Stone Crown.
Okay. Do I happen to know either of those names?
You would just know Brom as a council member. He sits on the. He's a chairman on the Free State Council, and he oversees the goods and trades.
Okay.
He's a public figure, so people would just kind of generally know him.
I'd make comments like, I mean, unfortunately, I only know like general knowledge. One to be, I'm not one to be close to bigger name people that are known for well-known stuff like this. Not my style.
No worries, friend. Uh, just unsuspected note regarding the good old family name, and I spit on the ground really quick.
Like, I mean, do you know anybody who on that note? I mean, I assume that your name was probably on there, hence why you think it's yours. But is there anything in there that you knew anybody about?
Uh, Not directly. I know that Stonecrown name from the council member, but I mean our clans they are quite large, so it could be a brother or a brother or sister of a brother or father. Uh, Quite unknown, but suppose I could always go over and ask if this Stonecrown knows the other one. Uh, could be worth a shot, maybe, but huh, quite quite interesting. Kind of scratches at his beard a little bit.
Hmm. Do I mean? I was like, is it okay if I look at the letter for a moment? Is that okay?
Yeah, by all means, just you know, keep that name out of your mouth, please. It's a not a good name.
No, it's private business, and whatever I see in there stays between you and myself. I don't discuss it in public.
Right.
So I'll take the letter. I'll look at it, have the information that I wrote down now. I can say that out loud. Um, First off, on my end, can I tell if there's anything magical that's hidden on this thing? Like maybe like hidden text or like something else to it?
You give it a glance over, and it doesn't feel magical in any way. Um, there's a light residue of magic on it. You feel that somebody that cast magic maybe held it at some point, or magic was maybe used to put it on Boro, but itself, it doesn't have magic.
Okay. Um, I will make comments like, well, I mean, I will say this much: someone who is affluent with magic in some way had something to do with the paper, but it's not anything on the paper itself. Um, that being said, do you happen to know where this vault might be at? They're discussing, or sorry, do you happen to know where anything is on this letter, where we can go find it?
I'm going to
Well,
assume that I don't. Do I have any ideas? I
no,
would assume some sort of mountain somewhere.
no, you don't know. You don't. You've
No,
never heard the name Doran um, Stonecrown at all.
I just rolled an intelligence check to see if I was momentarily smart enough to figure this shit out, and I think a 17 probably is good enough. Drayton's gonna
Yeah.
wonder out loud, could it possibly be corruption of Brahm and his relatives sick of, a bad family name, trying to help us free this town of torment from the DGA?
There's also that
The vault,
option.
the vault might be here.
there is always a chance of that. I suppose we could always try to get a hold of that very pretty lady. I think her name was Lyra. if she's some sort of liaison person, I assume she can set up meetings.
I would just be careful about who we share this information with, just because it seems just based off of how I'm understanding everything so far. Um, this might be a sensitive situation, and certain people might not need to be known about what we're looking for or why. So just need to be leery about who we discuss this with over time. That makes sense.
Oh yes,
We
I fully agree.
liaise on to Brom, like tip him off, get us in trouble. We should probably find the person who wrote this letter.
Fortunately, I don't know how to navigate that area of it. I just know that they use magic in some aspect of their own personal life.
Perhaps one of these protesters might know.
I say that, and there's back there chanting. They changed now. It's now GGA, go away. GGA, go away.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe we can find the other.
Um, I would, you make the recommendation. It's like about the not sharing it with too many people thing.
We don't have to tell them what we have. We could just ask them about what they're doing and possibly find someone with this name.
You, you know, I mean, I would. I am more than okay to listen to see how this goes, actually, because it might actually work out. I don't know. Crowds I've always come to see is be a little bit of a gamble, but I'm okay with watching and see how this goes. I'll listen in.
Also, when do they stop watching us? And you know who I mean by they.
Hmm. Would assume probably when we're gone from the gates. Can I make an Arcana check to see if we are still being watched?
Sure.
Just to see if I can feel any type of familiar residual magic like we have when we were in the gate that was not just from the portal itself.
Yes, and
And that is a dirty 20.
um, you don't you don't feel the sense of eyes on you, but you don't recall when they left either.
So it's like, as of right now, I don't feel any eyes on us, but problem is also I don't know when we were no longer being watched during our crusade. So keep that information in mind as we make our next set of choices, but you can be in the clear right now.
Well, that's good.
Hmm.
How many people are in this little group of protesters?
It's a couple of dozen people. Some are more enthusiastic than others. There's probably a handful of them, three or four, that are like all wearing gear and kind of like really hyped up about it. And the rest just seem to be people that are kind of joined in and kind of agree but aren't like fully committed to the cause.
If there's an expression for that, what it's called.
I can't come up with any sort of specific words there myself. Oh no, we could always go and see what the hubbub is about and go from there. Put some feelers out, see if any of them are a little bit more well connected of people. Maybe we make some friends.
If I may make one small recommendation, Goro.
Yes.
Hydra money.
Okay, I
Just
suppose.
just because you heard their chants earlier, they think the GTA is stealing money from them. And if they see that you have the money and they learn that we're from doing all of that, then they'll put two and two together and we might be in trouble.
If they think that Boro got money from working here, then Boro will prove them wrong. He kind of shrugs his shoulder a little bit, kind of flashing the like silver hammer that's embroidered on his cloak.
Fair point. All right, well, I will follow y'all's lead and I will listen around. I won't do a whole lot of talking though, so leave it to you two to take care of that business.
So you kind of look around and you kind of looking at this group a little bit further. You do see one person that is kind of in charge. A darker skinned lady wearing orange. She's got her hair in kind of dreadlocks that kind of sweep down, and this is what she looks like. You see that she seems to be like kind of leading the chant.
She's quite the intimidating figure. Drayton, you want to try and talk to that one?
I can see where my abilities take us. Though if our ultimate goal is diplomacy, it might be a pretty bad first impression. My people skills are lacking. I'm very thankful you guys let me tag along, and I don't suspect too many people would treat me in the same way.
If you would like, I can talk to her instead to make it a little bit easier for you.
I think that would be best. I know myself, I get a little bit tongue tied.
If just
You guys,
hmm?
I don't smell good, and that's not something Drayton's gonna tell you. But you like you you see this lady. She's like beautiful and strong, and the last thing you want is to send something as offensive as me over to her and act with you.
Fair
Borrow's
point.
thoughts of himself, exactly.
Well, just to clarify, what exactly am I trying to gather from information on this thing? Because I'm a little lost at the moment. But sorry, I had a moment here.
Don't really know beyond just seeing what they're about and seeing what we can do to make their lives better. I don't know. Most you can also check and ask if they happen to know any stone crowns. Obviously, they're probably going to say that one, but maybe they know others.
Okay, this will be outside.
Or maybe you can ask her if she knows of another dwarven dude that can hang out and accompany our friend Boro over there and show him how a real dwarven warrior hangs out in this town. Not some GA fanboy mainstream blowhard. We want some underground action.
You say all this. I haven't even looked at Boro, and it's like, Drayton, my dear lovely friend. I'm going to give you the nicest piece of advice that I can tell you. I'm going to assume that he is not angry right now, but if you said that about anybody else in this village, you might have a fight on your hands that you might not win with the mob. Just a friendly advice, because you said a lot of things that would be insulting to a lot of other people. I don't care personally because I get stuff said about me all the time. I don't know about Boro. Boro, are you offended by anything he just said?
I'm sorry, did Boro have means to be offended?
I mean, there were things that could have been said that was a little off. That's why I said that.
I don't really know what you said that was offensive.
That's okay. You're good. No worries. I'm just trying to help you out to understand a little. I'll give you a little bit more insight on that later on, but just trust me on this one. But yes, that being said, I will go up and I'm going to go talk to Miss. I don't have her name yet. I'm going to talk to this lady. I see your name here, player. I can't say that yet. And I will see her. It's like, pardon me, ma'am. Can I talk to you for a moment? Is that okay?
She's in the middle of chanting. She goes, "Oh yeah, did you get some of the literature?" And she hands you a pamphlet.
Oh no, thank you very much. And I'm going to take the pamphlet and take a look at it just for a split second, just kind of get familiar with what it is. I can speed read for the most part.
It's pretty much just like saying it's a bunch of like facts about how the GGA is like pulling money away. The money's going to like the Palisades and the GGA themselves, and it's getting pulled out, and that the God's Gates should be available to everybody and not monetized the way they are, and et cetera, et cetera. It's just kind of their cause, their motto, what they're kind of about.
Gotcha. And I'll get the pamphlet, I'll look at it real quick, be like, oh, appreciate that, thank you very much. If I may ask just a few questions, just because, like I said, I'm relatively new to all this, and I haven't seen this group before, and I'm always very curious about different things like that are going on. So is there like a person that you're aiming for in general to help with this cause, or are y'all just kind of going after the general like just GGA as a whole stinks? This is not what I like, or are you trying to focus on somebody or something specific?
Well, I mean, we're trying to take down the GGA as a whole.
Hmm?
Their power's getting out of control and is going unchecked. They're almost as powerful as the Free State Council. Um, in no time at all, they'll be swinging our elections, and I mean, they already are for the most part, but they're not even trying to hide it anymore, really.
Okay. Um, who do you have an idea of who you need to aim for first when you start going a little bit more direct on your I'm going to respectfully say crusades for lack of better terms, not trying to be offensive when I say that, of course. Who are you going to be aiming for first once you have the ability to get that far? If I may ask.
He looks at you questioningly, and kind of is trying to give you like a physical read. Make me either a persuasion or a deception check to
Okay. Um,
give her the vibe that you're okay to talk to.
mm, because I can play this both ways because he's curious, but at the same time, we'll do deception. It's just a better one for me. Oh, 23. But I look as if as if I'm honest and like just genuinely curious. I'm not trying to look like I'm hiding an ulterior motive. I'm more understanding like a almost like a new person in town kind of thing.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people within the God's Gate Association that I'd go after. It's hard to say who I'd go after first, but I guess you'd want to start with the head of the whole association itself. One Cassian Various.
Alrighty. Just out of curiosity, have I heard that name before in any way outside of just public figure stuff?
No, just public figure stuff. He's the leader of the GGA. He's a kind of a big name, but um, doesn't make a lot of personal appearances. A lot of people don't really know what he looks like, even just kind of has heard the name. He's an older human, and he is known for pioneering um, the ability to control where the gates appear. And that's how he's been able to. That's how like the city can get them to appear in one spot, and that was him. And that's just kind of common knowledge about him.
Okay. All right. Um. Okay. Interesting. Um. So if I may ask, in the meantime, while I understand with everything going on, there's going to be a lot of things that can probably be done to help. But is there anything that can be done like right now to help with sustaining, I guess, let's say financially sustaining life for you guys in the meantime? Like what can be done now that we can do to help out, with you guys staying and residing here just fine?
Well, I mean, we need food, clothes, we need housing, affordable housing. Most of the areas that most people can live in, they're packed into these small homes where rats and cockroaches and other things make it almost unlivable. You know, then you go to the Palisades just around the corner over there, and they have gardens and fountains and acres of grass. Uh, I don't know. Other than that, I guess just getting the voice out, letting the people know what's going on.
Okay. Um, I appreciate that information. Like I said, I'm just trying to understand and see what I can do to help out as much as possible as well. Um, I am curious. I've been hearing a name that's kind of been going around. I'm just trying to understand who this person is because it's the name honestly is fascinating to me personally. After all, anyways, but it's the last name. It's called Stone Crown. Are you familiar with someone with the last name Stone Crown?
Oh yeah, real greedy family. Brom Stonecrown is trades and goods, head of the trades and goods, and real greedy bastard if you ask me. Uh, the whole family is is making money off the back of the people.
Okay. By chance, would you happen to know, like, maybe where they live at, or like, I mean, maybe not specifically like a building, but like if there's like a section of town maybe that they like reside at or anything like that? Do you happen to know if that's like a common knowledge thing that somebody would know, or would you happen to know where that is?
I mean, I don't personally know where they are. I preach nonviolence. I don't think that we should be hurting people to get our cause what it does. I think every time we use violence to get what we want, I think that's a false victory. But most of the rich folks, they either live in the Palisades or they have private manors outside of town with private guards.
Okay. Um, okay. And and I do kind of break out like I have a like a little notepad. I kind of write a few of these things down just so I can keep that for retaining knowledge and stuff. And I do keep the pamphlet in the same place where I have those pages at, just to kind of show that I'm keeping it all together in one area. It's like, okay, so one thing that I from where I am originally from that we like to do is we like to honor our dead, and sometimes we like to go to see grave sites and stuff like that. Do you know where the various grave sites here are in town? I'm afraid I haven't been here long enough to find them just yet.
There's a cemetery outside of town, just outside of the west end and outside of the east end. And then there's the richer people's cemetery, but that's to the east of the Palisades in the forest area. But that's gated and private. They don't let us in there.
Okay, interesting. Okay, um, very well. Thank you again, and I'm sorry. I feel I'm horrible. I've been talking to you this entire time. I like to go with names. I am Taryn. What is your name, my dear?
Oh, I'm Marissa.
Marissa. All right. Um,
Nice to meet you.
Absolutely nice to meet you as well. Try. And then person I spoke to. Okay, it's like, all right. Well, thank you very much. I don't want to keep you from what you are doing. If I can find any way to help out while I'm out here, I will definitely do the best that I can. But thank you again for that information. I really do appreciate it.
I said Marissa. Her name is Marcia. Marcia.
I was gonna ask, but I didn't want to be like, am I about to call out a possible like spoiler situation?
That was me just mispronouncing. Her name is Marcia.
Marcia. All right.
On the pamphlet, it says this too, but she goes, "Oh, well, we have meetings every Tuesday at the Screaming Moose. It's a tavern just around the corner from over here. So yeah, if you want to come and see what we have to offer, getting part of the discussion, just being part of the solution is just showing up.
Listen, well, I will definitely see what I can do. I will also let my friends know that I'm with about this as well, and see if we can maybe join you guys for a meeting or two at some point in the future.
Oh, sounds good.
Oh.
Good fighting.
I will shake her hand. I don't know if it's custom or not, but I'm gonna shake her hand because I'm a nice person, and then I'm gonna go.
Okay. She goes back to chanting, "The GGA's got to go away. Fuck those guys. I don't like them anymore." That wasn't as catchy, but you know what I mean.
I still was. I was enjoying it.
Two
So
out of three. 2 out of 3 is not bad.
yeah, but I mean, wordsmithing on the spot, that's pretty good actually. All right, so I will after I get done with all that, I'll take my book and I'll put it in my pocket and I'll just go join with my group and make sure I'm far enough away where they can't hear me. And the first thing I'll tell them is like, the first thing that I'm going to let you guys know about right now is that we have no way of helping them immediately at the moment. They are going to need a lot more than the means that we have. But that being said, I did gather a little bit of information that might help. So, and I'm going to relay everything that I've shared, so I'm not going to sit and repeat it all again. So I'm not going to do all that. I said, but, for the purpose of finding vaults and stuff, I was assuming maybe it was like, a late person's, catacomb kind of thing. So I did ask about where the cemeteries were at, and of course, East and West End have the ones that are more for here, but the richer ones are near the Palisades and they're gated. So That might also be something to consider going to look at for your note there, Boro.
Right.
And for the record, she's cute. But that's all I'm going to say about that. I got work to do.
Oh, she is very pretty indeed. I
Mm-hmm.
wholeheartedly agree.
Yep.
I was getting quite tongue tied just looking at her. That's why I couldn't go talk to her myself.
For some reason, my tongue has the number 19 written on it. Don't understand why, but I ran with it, so we're okay. For the record, 19 charisma. That's where that came from, 19 charisma. So I was like, yeah, see? Completely get it. So, that being said, I vote that we all get cleaned up first, because at least two of us, and I look over at Drayton, who I know is still coated in every lovely bit of ant blood that exists on his body right now that he kind of rubbed all over himself during the fight. We should probably get ourselves cleaned up first before we do anything else. Otherwise, if we're going to try to get information elsewhere, we're going to have a very hard time doing it subtly.
Yeah, this is probably the smart choice.
So, Drayton, my friend, are you good with that?
Yeah, we heard the word vault, and you just immediately went to like dead people stuff. Is there right?
That
Is that what happened?
that I made that reference because it was a vault about a person named Doran, and as of right now, the logic that Terran has is that Braum is the current leader, so we have to assume that Doran, especially since the letter had something about a vault. This is over the table talking. This is not me in character. I'm assuming that we are assuming that he's probably a late Stone Crown person, and so that's why he was asking about where the cemeteries were at, thinking maybe there's something there. It might not even be that. For the record, this is just a logical leap that I'm making with my character that makes sense. So do not assume that I know what's going on. I really don't. I'm figuring this out as we go.
I love the morbid take on it. I was thinking like rich person's house with like a little like hidden vault or something.
I mean,
Um,
the idea.
I'm the one that with dead people. Your characters are the ones that didn't want to search that body or whatever. I'm
Well,
Ian's very. Uh, I have a lot of experience with handling corpses.
I just want to point out the reason why my character was struggling with the body in the at the portal was because the only thing that he had to burn the web was like firebolt and his sorcerer burst, which is not good for like cutting threads to not burn what's inside of the webbing. So he was worried he was gonna burn the scroll if he were to try to use anything to get the stuff off. Also, he didn't know the guy was dead until afterwards. So there's that too. But there was multiple layers of like I don't want to touch this, I don't want to burn it, but I also don't want to touch it because if I touch the scroll, I'm gonna want to open it. His impulse was there.
Fair point.
So, he knew well enough to leave it alone. So, but yeah. So
Man, my
Okay, I
emotions
can't.
or I don't think much about details like that. So at least we got.
that's what player and myself we always think on the same level. I always think that same way on the same level with every character. I just don't always bring it out because half the time it's not needed. So, that being said, we need which tavern has a shower?
You guys got your guild hall you can go back to.
Fair point.
It has all the stuff you need.
Perfect. So let's go back to the guild hall. Let's go say hi to everyone and get you guys cleaned up and maybe get some food in our stomachs. Because I don't know about you guys, but after feeding my lovely mimic friend here, I am hungry myself, but not for what he had.
You guys make the trek. It's a good 30, 40 minutes across town to get over to the guild hall. But you do make your way back there and able to kind of get all cleaned up and whatever. Figglesworth's there. He goes, that was terrific. I did my best to watch it on the feed. It was really hard to find, but I was able to tap into it with my crystal ball. And he's holding a big crystal ball in front of him. Uh, you guys did fantastic. I feel like if you guys get on the TV, you'll be famous in no time.
Oh, thank you, Figglesworth. This is very much appreciated. How long did you watch?
Oh well, I mean, I was able to see old Triton over there stab that ant in the head with that sword. It was pretty badass. And I got a good glimpse of everybody. It came in and out, but you guys did fantastic.
Well, thank you. And I turned to Taryn and it's like, so the eyes or whatever that were watching us were at least until he made the last stab.
Mhm.
But that I can't say, friend.
I mean, it's little information to go with. Next time we go out there, I'll try to keep track a little bit better.
Sounds like a plan.
Hopefully, there won't be giant ants. Appreciate that greatly.
With that or freezing our butts off, I'm gonna choose the giant ants.
That's a fair point. Actually, the weather is a bit of a thing, isn't it? Uh, on that note, I'm gonna get a drink and maybe some food because, like I said, I'm starving. I have a growl here.
Oh yes, drinks for everybody.
Hmm.
I don't know if I showed everybody this yet or not, but here's kind of the basic outline of the city that you're in.
I'm not.
So the big star up in the very top corner up here, um, that is the arena. The field behind it is the big field that's kind of blocked off where the gates are. The north end where you were is up in this area, and then you guys are down in the west end. And your guild is actually way down here, all the way on the far side
Oh
of
my!
the west end.
Hey,
I'm gotta start somewhere, right?
And
this
then
is
the
true.
Palisades are over here, and that's kind of the nicer area. Then the upper Palisades are the really nice area, and then there's like the industrial areas inside here.
That palace has a lot of aides.
No,
Eh,
You
With
know
or without the E.
I don't know. It's all one word.
they need a lot of help. That's why there's a lot of them. Oh, thank you for laughing at the joke. I was intended. Yay! Oh, I'm doing so much better at joking. Okay. Whew. I was told that my charisma is good, but my joking is not, so I'm trying to get better at it.
Just keep your brows low and you'll be good.
Perfect. Yeah, I get an ale and I get like chicken, like what I have while you guys are like cleaning up and stuff.
cool. You guys are back at the guild, getting all cleaned up. Let me take you to the guild.
Beautiful.
What do we want to do from there? What's the plan?
Um,
I'm a little sore. It'd be nice to not feel pain for a while.
would you like a drink? It'll get the edge off a little bit for now, at least until you go to sleep for the night.
Yeah, that's exactly kind of what I was thinking. Get some.
Slide you over some of the ale that I have and get a new one. Also, top yours off a little bit too. Like,
Awesome. We're doing a long rest, then we're gonna stay here.
yeah,
Uh, you kind of hung out during the day. The gate took a couple hours. Then you kind of walked around town for a couple of so it's like good 4 or 5 in the afternoon. So if you kind of hang out, have some beers, and then take a rest, it'd be a full night.
I'm good with doing that if you guys are. Perfect. So it shall be.
Awesome.
A drunken night.
Mm-hmm. My spells back.
So the test took place on a Friday. The gates things was on a Saturday, and so this would be in Sunday now. If not, that's what I'm going with, and that's the new lore.
I run with it. I'm so nitpicky.
I don't remember what day I said we first came in. I'm trying to remember on my.
I think it was supposed to be a Friday because we started off on a Friday and then it was a week later or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless you have different days set up.
No, and Saturday's the God Gates. That's when all the gates kind of happen, and Saturday night's the big events and all that. So yeah, that makes sense. We're gonna go with that. I like it. We're gonna keep it.
All right.
For the record, I don't keep track of that in my notes because that's like details that I don't think are important on my end, so I don't write them down.
As you guys are hanging out, having drinks and stuff, you do see that the top three groups, the guilds, did get broadcasted on what is like this kind of live TV kind of thing that happens through scrying, and it kind of is played in different taverns and places. And people that have the ability to tap into the arcane can scry as well and project it into their into their tavern, into their home or whatever. And at the end of the day, you guys see the leaderboard gets popped up as you watch Aura Mondell and Palisades Collective and the De La Glores kind of be broadcast as their adventures kind of go in. I'm not going to go deep into their adventures, but they do some cool shit or whatever. And you do see that the posting of the leaderboard is there. You guys find yourself in fifth place with 68 points.
That's not bad at all.
No, it's awful. They don't even have our name right. Who's PC?
I wasn't sure what our actual team name is yet. We haven't nailed the official one, so we're just PC team for now.
That works.
Like 100% giving you a hard time. I understand why. Like somebody tell the guild leader we have a name. No. But yeah. It's like, very nice. I mean, not bad. Like,
We'll have to be a little bit quicker next time. That was probably our issue.
my goal is for us to always stay ahead of the Dragon Flame group. All I want to stay ahead of.
You guys know it's based on completion of the mission, how much goods you gather, and how much like stuff you bring back, the flair in which you do it, and then a general just kind of all around like difficulty of what you did and stuff, which is somewhat random because you can't really tell going in, but depending on how much of the difficult things you handle and take on, you gain.
We didn't do the easy one because we would have been lower on our points. So I'd say we did pretty good today.
I would agree.
All right. Well, I mean, shall we rest for the night and then see what's there's any other new portals or things that we can do tomorrow, or we can investigate more of your information that we can go through as well if you want to. I don't know where we would start on that.
This is through. We can definitely go ahead and take a look around town tomorrow. For tonight, the bed definitely sounds good.
Agreed.
Awesome. Yeah, other than that, you all take a long rest, get some sleep, have some drinks, get some food, shower up, do all the good stuff, and unless there's anything you want to do during the night, everyone gets a good long rest and wakes up on Sunday morning.
Nope, Oro's just gonna go to sleep.
I mean, I'll just review my notes while I'm not sleeping because I don't. Elvish disadvantage. We don't sleep. We just trance out.
In the corner.
Yeah, I have a similar thing out for 4 hours. I I'm in a weird state, and then that's the whole rest for me.
So I mean, we only is it only for 4 hours for us, right? That's how it works. Yeah, it's for 4 hours.
You have to be in like a non-transitive state for like 4 hours, whatever it is.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll probably do like the translate for the first 4 hours, and then I'll get up essentially the middle of the night now, and I'll probably will just either I'll either hang around at the guild, in case anybody else is up. But if nobody else is up, I'll probably leave and go look around town a little bit, just to kind of see what's around the immediate section that is around our town, just to kind of be familiar with the area. If it happens,
Some of your fellow guild members are hanging around. You see, Mina is there,
nice.
and Duke Eastwood is there, sitting very sternly in the corner, drinking a very stout beer.
When I get down there, I see them. I'll just kind of be like, "Good morning," do my thing, and
Mina's like, "Morning."
like Duke, I'll probably just like nod my head towards him if he doesn't say anything, just at least somewhat acknowledge of a hello to him. That I'm talking to.
Duke says, "Good night." Picks up his beer and drinks another one.
You must work. You must be the night crew kind of person. I've heard of guild members who are night crew ones. Fascinating.
Oh, they said the night's not over until you stop drinking, and I haven't stopped drinking yet.
Ah, that's where it came from. Okay, I could not remember the quote. I heard that one once before, but I don't drink enough to know that one yet. So I appreciate that. Thank you. I think I'm going to take a look around town and just kind of get familiar with the area. Is it safe typically to do that early in the morning like this, or is it kind of like best to not?
I mean, yourself walking around the West End as a member of this guild, you'll probably be fine. Most people probably shouldn't do it.
Hmm, had a feeling. All right, well, if anything, we can at least take care of some local riffraff. I can do that while I'm out there. Just a little bit of a early morning exercises, as some people I know would call it. In my head, I'm thinking Boro. So, and I'll go out there and like I said, I'll look around town, kind of just keep a little eye. Nothing. I'm not intentionally trying to be a patrol, but just trying to get familiar with the area, but watching for anything untoward. Sure.
An investigation check.
I
Well, yeah, that's fine. Investigation.
I mean, if you have a better stat for me to roll, I will definitely do that because that's a -1 for that stat for me. So I can do perception if that helps.
Do perception. I was going to switch to perception before I had your roll, so do perception.
Perfect. You know what? We'll still take it. It's 1 better than the investigation. It's 9, unless I can take my passive of 14, whichever one you want to do.
You, like a vigilante in the night, run into some petty crime happening here or there as, a drunk person stumbling home from one of the taverns or, various other riffraff kind of run around the streets. Maybe you bust up a couple fights or whatever.
Mhm.
But other than just kind of the wildness of the kind of hooting and hollering and kind of the late night crowd causing that ruckus, it's business as usual in the West End.
Perfect. Cool. So yeah, so like I said, just I get an idea of what this section of town has. And I'll head back, and once I'm done, and go back and probably get another drink, have a seat, and do some more studying in the books that I have. Like, all right, well, a fun little tour of the town for a little bit. I'll just wait for everyone else to get up, and then we'll just do about our day. Starts drinking and studying.
As you explore the West End, you would know it's kind of dirt streets with the kind of smattering of some gravel here and there. Um, the buildings are kind of run down. They're these kind of wood and thatch buildings for the most part. But there's a rich kind of community here built in all of it. A lot of shops, a lot of handcrafted stuff is built here. That you guys went to the pastry shop earlier and did that, and there's a sense of community as well as it's what the West End doesn't have in wealth. It makes up for in this kind of culture.
And so I'll do that, and I kind of look and be like, well, it's nice to see that everyone at least rallies together when it's important. I definitely learned that from other places. Very nice. Now, continue my steady way back.
Awesome. Anyone else want to do anything during this time period?
Uh, Go ahead, right?
Drayton's just getting drunk. Uh, Having tried alcohol for the first time recently, he kind of likes the numbness. And you see, he's kind of by himself. You guys, I don't know if you're even looking at him, but he's like, his shoulders are trembling. He's wearing a mask, so you can't really tell what's happening, but you might assume he's crying. He's like mumbling to himself and kind of loud, like maybe he wants people to hear him, but he's all by himself. He's not talking to anyone, but that's it. That's it. Drayton getting sobbing drunk at the bar.
I would
Self
ask.
introspection.
I would ask if I noticed, but I just want to assume probably outside during all this.
As far as Boro goes, he would probably wake up, see this Duke guy sitting at the bar or whatever, and sit down next to him to have a couple of morning drinks. Um, I get the vibe that he's got some sort of military background.
Yeah. He wears like fancy military robes. Uh, he's a very older. You can tell he's an older gentleman. He's well into his 70s, but in still this great shape as he's a Earth Genasi, and his skin is made of this ashen stone.
Yeah, Boro's going to walk up and probably sit either at the table next to him or at the bar next to him, wherever he's at. Ah, you look like a man that's been around a few fields yourself, huh? The
He
shiny
lights up a
metals on
cigarette.
your coat.
He lights up a cigarette and goes, "You're a military man yourself. I could tell by the way you hold your weapon in yourself."
It's heavy infantry, front of the line, hold the shield walls if you got to, and make sure to smack them hard enough to bloody the nose.
Good man, good man.
Indeed. Swear there's nothing better than military friendships. They're your brother, they're your shield arm. You trust them more than anybody else. Sad
The
when it goes
truest you've
south,
heard.
though.
Well, I've been in charge of many men and sent many young men to their death, and that's a burden that I carry.
Being one of the leaders is never easy, but something tells me, despite the obvious intimidation and orders that you have, you probably were still taking orders from somebody else, yes?
Oh yes, I was always in the middle of the command, doing what is told and not asking questions.
It's the perfect position to catch shit both ways.
Well,
You catch it from down below, you catch it from up above. It all comes back to you.
well, tough position to be in, but I try to do my best for my men.
You definitely should. One sec, guys. I have to check on my cat. He's making a lot of scratching noises.
Well, Triton, as you are just kind of sitting there, uh, Mira does come up to you as you're kind of sobbing and goes, "Hey, it's all right, big fella. I get the sense that you're having a hard time about it. You want to talk to somebody?"
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to draw attention to myself. I just I'm in a new place. And I'm trying to be better. You know,
Sorry
I
about that.
just I, I was raised to indulge in my pain, and I don't want to anymore.
As a monk, I've dealt with a lot of pain in the past and learned to get through it. I could teach you some breathing techniques and some meditation tricks that really help.
Possibly.
You ever heard of box breathing?
No.
In for four, hold for four, out for four, hold for four, in for four. You just do that over and over again, and it really calms you down.
Box breathing. Got it. No one could tell, but he's trying it under his mask. You can see his shoulders move up with his breath. Chugs beer while he's holding his breath, that is.
Just know that, when you're part of the guild, you're not alone. We're all here for each other, and as the guild grows and we're able to get more members and people here, our family will grow. And you know, you're not alone in this world. We're all one big family here in the guild without a name.
Kill
I,
him more!
I could use a good family. My last one was not good.
Yeah, well, I can tell you on that one. I had a dad that was, well, let's just say he wasn't the nicest person.
I hear you. My dad, uh, never mind. He's dead. He's dead now.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. My dad,
No,
that bastard, he's still alive. I'm going to kill him one day, but that's a different story. Don't worry you about that.
well, good luck with that. I hope you get your goal met with aplomb.
Uh, I try not to live in that revenge mindset anymore. My teachings have told me that I can't focus on revenge. If it happens, well, that's the cosmic nature of the world, but I've got to do something else. That's why I'm here. You know, life's funny like that.
Yeah, I just want to lead a good life, and I'm hoping that what I'm doing now can serve to be able to afford to do better, nice things in the future.
Well, you're in the right place. Figglesworth is a good man, and he runs a good guild, and you're amongst good people. I can tell.
Been a good time so far.
All right. Well, I will see you around. I've got to get going. I have lots to do this morning, but you keep your chin up.
Yeah, thanks.
And we cut back over to Boro. Duke has kind of just been talking to you about like, oh yeah, it's been tough in the military, and but we had to do what we had to do, and you can kind of tell Duke is a hardened man that's been through a lot, and seems to almost be in his "I don't give a fuck, I'm just gonna do me" era.
uh, Boral can definitely appreciate that feeling. I am a little bit curious. Presumably you had some sort of minor falling out or something, and that's why you're working here now instead, yeah?
Oh yeah, I couldn't take that bureaucracy and bureaucrat anymore. It's all red tape and bullshit these days. The council members and well, everybody in the city that's not part of the people here are all in it for the money. I'm telling you, the next war is just around the corner, and they're just waiting to line up these young men and women to go out and fight their war for them. It's endless. The peace can only last for so long. I tell you.
Two of us will make sure to keep the green boys healthy and alive. We'll make sure that only the experienced ones can go out so that we know who's really protecting and that they have something to protect. Uh, in the meantime, my friend, cheers and good times, some good memories.
Yeah, to the good memories. It's all we have in life, and well, don't be too eager to give your life away for somebody else. Is all I'm saying.
Oh no. and make our own way in each of our own worlds.
And he pounds down another one. He's just got like a collection of beer mugs sitting in front of him now.
Good man, good man. I pound one down also, and then after that, I move on. Kind of got the feeling that he's more of a local military, not from the other areas where I would have been at or anything.
I know you get the sense he was part of the Free States military, which is like local here. Uh, and
Yeah,
from like his position and stuff, you get he was Navy from like the outfit he's wearing, and you get the sense that he was an admiral of some sort.
it's impressive. um, yeah, since I wasn't really getting a vibe that he would be somebody to talk to about that Stone Crown person, I'm gonna kind of move on from him and um, I guess partway through the day I might try and get a hold of our liaison and see if she knows if it's easy at all to get a interview or a meeting with uh Brahm.
All right. Cool.
But
Yeah. On Sunday, is there anything we want to do in the morning, or are we just gonna want to kind of skip forward to tell you kind of leave and kind of get in try to contact Lyra?
I didn't really have anything else myself.
Not unless somebody approaches me. I don't have anything planned.
I I wasn't gonna ask about too much to any guild members. I assume that letter's coming from someone in the resistance, so I don't want to tip off anyone.
Where is my map? There it is. Lyra gave you an address that is in the lower north end. It is just a business kind of building in that area. She said if you need to get a hold of her, that you can reach her there. Is that where you want to head over to?
Yeah.
Cool. You pull up in front of a large kind of building. The lower end is a mix of like uh, homes, then the streets are lined with like businesses, and you pull up into a large area, and there's a business that says the Godgate Association corporate headquarters, and it's a very large building that's like 5 stories tall. And Lyra's office is probably clearly inside that building when you get out in front of it.
Look up at this big building. Bureaucrats. Okay. I go walking inside and start looking around for her.
You see a receptionist there that kind of greets you as you come in. And goes, "Oh well, how can I help you there? You seem like you're a bit lost, and you're kind of looking around the large space that you've entered."
Yes, I was told that Lyra Penn might be found working here. Is that a possibility?
Oh yes, I believe she's already in her office this morning. Why don't I go ahead and give her a holler and just let her know that you're here. What was your name?
Yes, my name is Boro.
All right, Boro. I'll let her know that you're here. Just give me 1 second, and the nice like receptionist lady heads off, and you know takes a few minutes as you're kind of left, kind of lingering around. Um, you see just kind of random office building kind of stuff going on, people moving about here or there. It looks like a very busy area where everyone is just kind of in that hustle and bustle. Um, do you do anything in that little bit of time frame that you have before she comes back and kind of takes you to the office?
I'm just kind of peering out onto the streets, seeing if there's any sort of activity going on, see if I notice any like thugs roaming the streets or anything.
Yeah, nothing untoward is happening in the area. It's a very kind of upscale area comparative to like the West End or the North End. This area in the lower kind of North End is kind of a combination again of higher business class. So there's nothing like that going on.
We We get oppressed in the slums, but we'll make it comfort. They'll be so jealous.
Uh, Not before long, the receptionist comes back and brings you to an office that's on the first floor, back in a corner, and it's got Lyra pen written across it. As you walk in, you see Lyra sitting there. She goes, "Well, I didn't expect to see you so soon. What can I do for you? What brings you to my office this fine morning?"
Yes, sorry to bother you. I was just wondering, you said you are liaison. I was hoping to possibly secure a meeting with one of the council members.
Oh, well, I mean, you could try to get a hold of one of them during their office hours, but they rarely show up to those. And to be honest, I don't know if I could get a meeting for myself with somebody of that kind of caliber. I generally handle just, the guilds and things. Unfortunately, I wish I could be more helpful, but I don't know if there's much I can do. I could try to put some calls in for you, maybe.
Oh, I understand. I may have presumed too much. I'm sorry. I was not trying to make you uncomfortable with your job. I understand much clearer now. I was simply trying to get in contact with Boris. I had heard the rumor that maybe he wanted to try some rum or something like that, and well, we've got some good casks over at the guild hall, so I thought I'd try and meet up and share a cask, dwarf to dwarf.
Oh, I could try, I guess. And no problem there. I get it. Yeah, I'm the liaison, and that's something I should, try to help you do. But unfortunately, I don't know problem myself now. Um, I do know though that tonight I'm supposed to be having a dinner party with some folks, and I do think that there is going to be a Miss Helga Ironvein there, and if I'm correct, that is Doran Stormcrown's wife. So maybe I can ask her, if she could ask him if he could ask his brother whether you could talk to him or not. And
Would be much obliged if you could do that. I mean, I didn't know exactly how many of my people would be in the upper crust. I would love to meet up with them, even if possible.
or I will say you do know the name Iron Vein, and maybe it's not as friendly as you want it to be. Iron Vein is the family that took over your family's spot in the Onyx
Oh,
Quarry.
okay, that's gonna change my response then.
For
Oh
sure, I get it.
no, I would never presume to disturb the Iron Veins. No, I know my station quite well. There's no reason for us to be reaching out. I understood that he was a Stone Crown, and I did not put two and two together there. Uh, that is maybe a poor choice on my part. Um, well, I feel awkward now. I'm very sorry for disturbing you, though.
Oh well, no worries. I mean, you sure you don't want me to say something? I mean, I'm sure Helga will be fine with it. I mean, I don't know her very well myself, but I'm a kind of a friend of a friend situation, so I could still try.
Oh no, no reason to get yourself into any sort of trouble. Old blood, iron veins, and my family, not always getting along together. So, there's no reason to stir up dirty coals in the ashes. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
okay,
know.
yeah.
It was just something I came up with.
Boral, give me an intelligence check.
That was almost natural one.
Oh no. Yeah. You just feel that she's nervous with this whole conversation, and you read it like she's nervous because you're asking a lot of her, like you are.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was not trying to. You know what? I will. I'll pull up my big boy britches and I will make an appeal to them myself if I need to. There's no reason to disturb you on this. I'm very sorry for asking. I was confused by what exactly your job was, and I wasn't trying to presume too much.
Well, yeah, I mean that's fine. No, no, you're good. If there's anything else I can help you with, then that's great. Come back, and I really hope that whatever it is that you needed from them, that you figure that out.
Yes, of course, of course. Thank you very much for your well wishes. There is one small thing that you could maybe do for me.
Sure, sure, yeah. Anything I can do, I'm happy to do.
I would love to see your pretty smile.
She gives a smile.
In my heart, she soars. Thank you very much for that, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. And I'm going to bow my way out like way too many times. Like, yep, I'm disturbing you. I'm sorry.
You come back anytime now. Thank you.
Of course, of course. Thank you. Go walking out. Oh, that was almost bad. It's almost bad. Ah, yes. Maybe go find my friends again.
Awesome. Is there anything else anyone else wanted to do while this was all happening, or are we just gonna kind of jump back where everyone's together again?
I mean, go ahead.
Sorry. Was I supposed to be at the guild still? Or are we like wandering around trying to do things outside?
You could be at the guild, or you could while Bora was away, you could gone and done something else too, if you want.
I was probably gone
Uh,
for a few hours.
okay, yeah. I'm gonna look for or ask if there's like a historical site so I could learn more about the town. Like maybe a
Okay.
place with records, like old newspaper clippings, stuff like that, books about the formation of the town.
Historical museum concept.
Okay.
Yeah, like a library.
Give me a history check. Uh, you you find a couple shrines around the area. There's a few churches to the different gods and stuff, but you get a sense again of the culture of this area. It's really about people coming together in crafts, and there's like art on the sides of walls and things. So you kind of get more immersed in the culture. Um, you do occasionally find things that refer to the war that happened that was ended 50 years ago. A lot of the older generation, the generation just above where you guys all are, pretty much, a lot of them fought in the wars, and that was what formed um, the free states and the other tri nations. Um, you know that the God's Gates came about because the fighting was happening, and these gates came about, and in the gates formation, there was an alliance between the different nations that stopped the war and brought the 50 years of peace that has been currently here. Um, this town has a rich history of fishing and farming and growth and that, but in recent years, um, communities have started to kind of dwindle and go downhill a little bit outside of the main Palisades areas.
I think more specifically, I'd be looking for like the original institution that founded the entire place that might still have power over um, the entire population, as well as own a very large vault full of riches and secrets and truths and whatnot.
Yeah, you don't find anything like that.
All right, too much beer, I guess.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, this is their, you know, there's many very rich and popular families in the area, not popular, but like known families in the area. There's the De Glores that are a very rich and famous family, made a name during the wars, were very instrumental in the forming of the free states and stuff like that. But none of it like says secret vaults over here. Come check it out or anything.
Well, not secret vault, but maybe once famous, now not so known.
No, nothing like that, unfortunately.
Unless that stone crown dude has a fucking vault in his house, and we gotta do a little breaking and entering. Or we can go check out some cemeteries.
Start digging up bodies.
Drayton's dug up some bodies in the past.
I would not
Taryn,
be
what are you
surprised.
doing? What are you doing this time, Taryn?
I mean, outside of probably my just general research stuff that I do, I might look around town and just probably listen more so just around the town, just to hear local gossip or anything like that, and if I happen to see people being jerks or being idiots or kind of thing, just public vigilante number one kind of thing. Um, Nothing too crazy, of course, kind of thing. But that's pretty much what I'll be doing. Just waiting for everyone to get back together because I'm not sure how to proceed until I've heard back from everyone else at this point.
Cool. As you hang around town, yeah, the West End's full of petty crime, like we talked about before. So you go break up a few things. The general vibe you get is there is a buzz about the guild performance being fifth, and there's kind of like there's a sense of pride with you all in the community right now. Even though some people look at you still a little sideways, um, the overall consensus when you walk down the street is a very kind of overwhelming positive nature to what you've been doing for at least the first, you know, game week, session week.
Yeah, I hear that. Like I said, if anybody wants to talk, if they approach, like I'll talk to them, kind of thing. But other than that, just kind of waving. Thing is, I was.
Yeah, you may be approached by a few people, just kind of general chat, but no one comes up with any crazy information or kind of gives up anything kind of unusual.
Yeah, kind of figured as much. As like it's during the day, so not a lot of people are going to say anything, if at all. Um, but I will say that it does. You do notice that I do have a little bit more of a genuine smile to the situation than I normally would any other time. So, yeah. Time is slacking. Yeah, and
And after everyone kind of does their thing, you all maybe eventually kind of meet back up at the guild or wherever you're going to meet back up, and you find yourself kind of gathered around, now kind of communicating what's gone down and kind of deciding what we do from here.
yeah, I probably sit down with my book studying until everyone gets there, and just once I see everyone there, it's like, so how did the ventures go? Because nobody else was here.
It was drunken adventure for sure. Lots of morning ale, talk with the stony sailor dude, and then after that I went and saw Lyra. How about
Hmm.
yourself?
And bust a few heads, people trying to steal stuff around town. Just thought I would, have a bit of fun just to, get that taken care of. But not a whole lot, honestly. Just spent most of my time just kind of understanding the town that we're in and stuff like that, and just seeing the area because I haven't had a chance to really explore the town. So I did that last night and this morning. Quite nice.
Oh, it always sounds like a fun time.
Hmm.
I didn't see too much red paint though.
I mean, that's how you know I'm doing a good job.
Oh, gotcha. I thought
Mm.
you were supposed to paint that town red.
That expression is usually if you're involved with somebody else, and I'm very much not. As,
Oh, yes.
yes.
I misunderstood.
Yeah,
Okay,
you.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, there is that version of painting the town red, but we're trying to represent the good side of the guild and the town and stuff. So that red's not usually the most accepted version of red. If you're catching what I'm trying to say.
Oh yes, indeed I do.
Perfect. Hence why they all had concussions and not full blown, body parts missing kind of thing. So, I was like, how do you put that word? How do you put that nicely?
No decapitations.
Yeah.
How about you, Drayton? What was your fun day about?
Well, I tried to do some research and that wasn't fruitful. And then I thought one vault we haven't tried. So I bought this really long bendy pole and I'm gonna go running with it and then stick it in the ground and launch myself over something. And maybe I'll figure it out. That's where the secret is, man.
No,
It's in,
yeah.
it's in, it's in the vault.
Yes,
But
yes.
you
That
gotta try the vault.
I'm getting a feeling that that's more of a personal attachment type thing, not what's going on in the city. It's a bit more directed at me.
Oh, am I pointing this at you? I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm
no, no,
moving
no.
over.
Plenty of sticks pointed my way. No worries there. No, just some bad blood, and apparently there's a secret about it in this vault. But not something that we have to be concerned about. Live with my name long enough, I can live with it longer.
All right. Well, you guys, I've been holding this thing for too long. You gotta watch me go now.
Do it, do it,
Hmm.
do it. Go over the fence, go over the fence.
All right. I'm gonna run and I'm gonna vault over a fence.
Yeah, rolling athletics, I guess, to do that.
Yeah. 13.
Bad.
Hey, you
It's not.
didn't face plant.
It's
Did I
not
make it
great.
over the?
It's not graceful, but you can make it over a simple fence with that. Yeah.
Okay. I stand up and I'm trying really hard to like feel if the secret came to me, and I don't feel it, do I?
No,
That's not the vault they were talking about.
it is not.
Oh. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I get it now.
I'm sorry.
No, that was actually really clever.
That was actually, yeah.
I was just thinking that you meant like jumping over a wall to get into a literal vault, not a vaulting over the wall.
Nah, I saw this
Well,
one coming from a mile away.
I was,
I can see too well.
I was here for the ride no matter what. I was like, I'm gonna enjoy this one regardless of where it goes.
That was good.
I was like, I know exactly where he's going with this one.
We're here, RL, high five right now. Yeah, nice job.
Yeah, so I don't know. Do we just hang out around town until it's time to do another portal, or do you think Figglesworth has anything for us to do in the meantime?
I'd say let's go ask Figglesworth, see if he has anything for us to do. I mean, if not, then I'd say let's go around town and just look at the other areas. Because, I mean, if we do need to go visit, other places, we should be familiar with the town a little bit more so. Yeah, but let's check with our guild first. They need to come first.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and if Dude wants to leave more mysterious note, or I mean, if Dude wants to leave more mysterious notes, he could be more specific with his directions.
Oh, sorry. It was the first name that they have there on the. But it's my last name is Shalevane. It's not something that I spread around. That's, dwarf culture is not a good name.
Well, God. I mean, my deformities are seen as a blessing from a deity, but it's all perspective.
Hey, I mean, a blessing is a blessing, but my family name is a bit more of a curse. As in, like,
Yeah,
people say it is a
man.
curse. Like, do this and you'll be a Shelvane for sure, and then they spit on the ground. Yes, not not very reputable.
I mean, opinions can change over time. It's never set in stone.
I mean, you're talking to a dwarf. A lot of things are set in stone.
Yes, but names are not typically set in stone, are they?
No, and that is the ultimate goal. He kind of looks off wistfully into the distance.
I kind of just like pat your shoulder, and be like, exactly, perspective.
Oh God! Oh, sorry. Didn't realize you were there. Kind of
I've
lost
been,
the thought for a
I
moment.
was like, I've been talking to you for like past like 20 minutes, but okay, you know what? I run with it. Mornings are not our best friends.
Concussions and things.
Mm, fair
You
point.
should know that.
Yes, I do have a lot of knowledge about concussions. Yes, more so about applying concussions more so than sustaining concussions, but I understand nonetheless. Um, all right, well, I vote. Let's go find our guild leader, and we'll just see what he has for us from there.
Sounds like a good plan.
Hmm,
We had a few days to rest, anyways.
exactly.
Bigglesworth.
What's
Has an office in the guild, where he can be found most days. You come into his office and he's sitting there. He's like, "Oh, how can I help you, gentlemen, today?"
Uh, Actually, I believe it's how as we can help you.
Oh, well, you've already done a fantastic job, as well as our other crews. Everyone has been doing fantastic. I think you've done well. Something specific you're looking for?
Uh, More or less just if there was things that you needed done around the guild or anything like that. I don't know. Idle hands are devil's playground, yeah?
Oh, well, I mean, you can always go help out Petra or Ernie if you need something to do. Ernie's always there. Or you could do some PR around town. The guild could always use a little promotion, or you could just hang out, and then the next guild event will be on Wednesday. We'll do a new portal. So you got just a few days to kind of spend. You could also train or do whatever you want to do during that time as well if you need to.
Okay. Just wanted to make
And
sure in case we were supposed to do anything while we were waiting for between portals. Sometimes
meta like
didn't
meta
know.
the in between is like for you guys to do any kind of shopping or any kind of things you want, and then we'll progress time through that. So it's kind of like your downtime period to kind of work on side projects, and I'll do little kind of how we did today, where you learn information about the world around you, and the world kind of happens in these kind of down periods. So
Okay. A little bit like we did with the fairy tale stuff.
yeah, sort of less detailed, as I'm not going to keep trackers of everything we're doing. We'll kind of go more off the cuff. But you guys can also, as you get money, you can build the guild up and add better facilities to the guild. If you help Ernie, he can provide better potions and things of that nature. Uh,
Okay.
so, like metagaming, this is when you kind of live your lives and just kind of do the things that your characters would be doing, and then I'll throw in side details to kind of drive your individual stories during these points.
Did
Nice.
we get paid for bringing that dude back in the scroll, or no?
No, you don't get paid for the adventures. You get whatever loot you would have got if you would have found it.
Okay. Just wondering about that too.
two things that you brought back, uh, they took from you.
But we're in fifth place, baby.
Hmm.
Heck yeah. At least now we don't have to worry about the uh, Pog people getting mad at us because we're not getting paid by the GGA, so they won't strike out against us. But if we find stuff, we should definitely maybe share it out.
Yeah, so again, meta, what you'd understand is they will take anything that the objective of the gate is away from you. So this particular case, the objective was the scroll and the scientist dude.
Yep.
But if you would have found loot within the gate, other than that, gold coins, weapons, things of that nature, those are for you to keep. Um, but you guys didn't really. In this one, you did the main objective, but you didn't really get any of the side quests done. So
Okay.
that's also why you got a 68. That also factors in your other teams did pretty well as well, and they're
Okay. Cool. I definitely understand that a little bit better now.
Yeah.
So when we go into explore, we do some actual exploring, not just the straight and forward.
I mean, if you have an idea of a place to explore, I'm all for going over there. Just with us not having as much information that's concrete to work with, I mean, just we're taking a lot of chances wherever we go. So just keep that in mind.
I got really tired of exploring that swamp. Swarms of ants, come on, give me a break. That was horrifying.
That's a fair point.
I mean, if it would help to ease the anxiety later on in the future, you know, you could always just feed my pet mimic a part of their body. It's actually oddly soothing to watch.
Well, I'm more talking about thousands, tens of thousands that we were being chased on. Just ask uh Scuttle.
Hmm.
Yeah. He was screaming. Yeah, he was covered in him.
Ah, I see what you mean. Those ants, not the other ones that we tend to actually fight. The bigger
Yeah,
ones.
and both. Those were quite devastating.
Hmm. Oh, they were.
Meta, I was down to 5 HP because of the ants.
Jeez.
Because of the swarms of ants, I got down to 5 HP. That's why I had to take my potion right away.
I want to point out that during all that, I did not hurt you one time, and I even rode on your shoulders. Normally, my luck is not that good. Just want to point that out right now. That was successful. If it was Odell, he'd be like, "Oh dang." No, but yeah. If we don't do any exploring necessarily, I'll probably work with my mimic, and then I'll probably go out and just connect with the townspeople and just kind of get our name out there a little bit more. Just kind of like, hey, we're starting out here, guys. Show some love.
uh, Probably during some in between periods and whatever else, I would work on like kind of cleaning up and picking up our surrounding vicinity, the outside alleys and where we're getting them straightened and cleaned up or whatever else, and kind of progress outward from there little by little. If the neighborhood looks nicer, the people will act nicer.
They'll be grateful for the effort. Hope, yeah, it's true. That is the hope.
Maybe I should get a nicer looking mask to wear so they treat me better.
I mean, the kids seem to like it.
And anybody who doesn't like you just doesn't quite understand what's going on. Just give them some time. When they start to learn who you are by talking to you, they'll understand that you are a lot kinder individual than the mask probably portrays to them.
right. You go out and you see a kid running around, and he's got a homemade Dryton shirt on, where he's drawn your likeness like very crudely on his shirt.
Oh, is he approachable?
Yeah, he's a kid just like kicking a ball around the street with a few of his friends. His friends all also have like various kind of shirts on of the different members of the guild.
I say, I go to him and say, "Wow, that's very moving, and I appreciate this. But you might want to take that off in case the wrong person sees you wearing it. Just a
No
warning.
way.
Put it up on your wall or something. Stop wearing it on your chest."
No way, Triton, you're my favorite. I'll always let everyone know that Triton's my favorite. The way you killed that ant, I saw the clips on the arcane screen. You stabbed it right in the head in vertical, riding it like a cowboy. That was crazy.
Wow, I thought I wasn't televised. That's amazing.
It wasn't. We were able to see the clips. They do a highlight reel, and well,
Oh,
sometimes if we're lucky enough, we're able to kind of peek through the wall and see it.
I made the highlight reel. Yo, that's cool.
And I'll walk up in my hand, kind of tap pat your shoulder and be like, "See what I mean about sometimes you get a good perspective? It just takes a little bit of time. But nice job nonetheless."
Is there room on that shirt to draw everybody else, kids? Because we
I
all
mean,
deserve to be on there.
I would
oh
love
no,
a
this
shirt with
one
the
is
whole team.
yours. This one is yours. We
Yeah,
each have our own. Look, there's a little
one of you.
I almost forget Terran. There's a little Terran shirt over there. Even that's the little mousy kind of look with the glasses and the yeah.
I do chuckle at that. It's like it's adorable when they make make me look like a nerdy wizard. I never wore glasses, but you know what? I like it. It's good. It's a very nice touch.
He's
They're like,
mimicking the mimic wizard.
Yep.
you can tell they're like vaguely see through the windows. They're like kind of making it up as much as they can from their memories. Love it. Yeah. So kind of just meta. Like again, we'll kind of do downtime, and then a good way to put it is like if we're just gonna skip time to the next thing, we'll do a vignette like that, where you guys are like, "Oh yeah, I just kind of walked around and did this," or I kind of focused on this for a little bit. So we'll say as we kind of cut back into our next week's session, we are pushing through, and it is the midweek game on Wednesday, where you go back to the portals. You will be headed over to the portal fields over on the other side of town. You will have portal selections again, and you will enter a new adventure next week.
Sounds good.
Boro has a lot to sit on and think about in that time.
He does.
Yeah, buddy. Thank you everybody for watching. See everybody next week.
And remember, this was brought to you by Mountain Dew. Do the do.
All right.